Well, we're back up now. Well, I do apologize for that. Refresh your page, everyone. And, of course, fucking thing went down. Every day, 7:20, 7:40. So now...
Exactly.
Yep.
Surge in the system?
They're pinging it. Yeah, I know. They're working in the area. Oh, that's right. We did talk to Bright House. They are working in the area. So every morning they're sending this ping out so they can start working. And then they figure out where they... Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. It's supposed to end in a couple weeks. So I do apologize, everyone. We do have, I'm not sure, 2 episodes of Talk Shit this morning now. Yes, we do. No, we do not. We do not. The one shows it's live, so we're still, hopefully we're still good. Hopefully we didn't lose it. So we'll see. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, dead people.
Yeah. And so they're calling them Islamic State now.
So it's no longer ISIS or ISIL or fucking...
Yeah, they released another video of another...
Released another video for it?
Yeah, of a beheading. So
who'd they behead this time? Was it anybody special?
A USAID worker, Peter Kosig.
That's that blonde-headed kid, isn't it?
Not the picture that they show on here.
No?
No.
Red-headed
It says
kid.
it's an undated photo of USAID aid worker.
I think I seen something on that the news last night.
Yeah. So,
Tim, you got anything over there?
I'm actually still looking.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of shit out there. All right, so here's one. It says, child workers getting nicotine poison. Interesting.
for working in the tobacco field.
Yeah, it's got a picture of a big ashtray filled up. Looks like what my mother's ashtray used to look like at times. All right, so it says a sad report coming from Vice about children who are getting nicotine poisoning. Excuse me. Vice says officials often tackle cigarette-related health issues from the consumer's perspective, pushing for public smoking bans and increasing age restrictions. But a Human Rights Watch, HRW, report released today indicates that a major health concern is looming in the tobacco fields of the U.S., where children as young as 7 can be found working each summer. According to the report, nearly 3/4 of the children working on tobacco farms who were surveyed experienced health effects and symptoms consistent with acute nicotine poisoning, otherwise known as green tobacco sickness, GTS. That's fucked up.
Well, so why do we have 7-year-olds working in a tobacco field, though?
Welcome to America, I guess. I don't know. Land of the free, home of the brave. Land of the not-so-free and home of the...
Well, I don't know, because...
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I thought there were laws on that already. The age limit.
Silent Mish...
I was pretty sure.
Could tell us a little more later about that. I know there's definitely, they can only work certain hours, can't be around equipment, this, that, the other things. So,
kids by tobacco fields,
I know, that's a little...
Yeah, but unless they get to, where they're all the immigrants, then they don't care.
Yeah. That is very possible. That's what I'm thinking.
And making their quarter a day.
Yeah, if they're lucky,
if
right.
They're lucky,
right.
If that.
Exactly. Oh, Chrissy made it in. Okay, good morning, Chrissy. I didn't even see that. I haven't checked the chat.
I still have to get mine back up. Because
yes. I haven't. Who I haven't seen in the show in 2 days, 3 days. A wise man. I know he's still breathing because I see him posting shit and talking shit on.
Oh well, he was here on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Just for a little bit. He was here on
yeah, because he was tired. So I'm going to put that. Story as well up on Talk Shit. We'll get that up there so you can check it out. You can't miss it because if anybody's ever been to my house and seen one of my mother's ashtrays, it's right there on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. She wasn't that bad. She was bad, but she wasn't that bad. Damn it. All right.
Everybody's like that this morning.
Yeah, even in the shower this morning, I was all...
Must be.
It's that time of the year.
Yeah.
The front that's coming.
Oh, yeah. We'd be fronting soon, haven't we? We'd be fronting soon. Look, I went to look over there for the weather, Tony. Look, it's gone. You had said something that day, bitching. I heard you on the air, and I got to turn all the way around here to look and see the weather. Well, now it's right here. So now you can just turn right here and see that it is 73 in the studio, 65 outside, 98% humidity, and the barometric pressure is dropping. So that means no rain. It's going to dry up.
Right. Well, the front's supposed to come like Tuesday, Wednesday.
And be cold as a sumbitch.
Yeah. Wednesday into Thursday.
And then next week, another one's supposed to come in and slam it, right? Because it's supposed to warm up during the week a little bit.
Yeah, that's about the way they come. They usually come right about the weekends, but now they're coming in the middle of the week.
Yeah. Which sucks, because I hate it when it's cold one day and then freaking hot as a bitch the next day,
yesterday.
man. Yeah, it was beautiful yesterday.
But the night before, it was cold.
Yeah.
It was chilly.
We have Walmart in the news, guys. Walmart is in the news.
What did Walmart do now?
So as soon as I can get the story back up, because that's one of the disadvantages of this website here, is it constantly rolling stories, but if you don't catch it just right, it's gone. So it says, and I'm going to try and get this to come up here, if we can get this to come up. Come on, piece of shit, let's go. All right, here we go. So it says, why Walmart and Costco shrimp prices are so low and why you should never buy from them again. Many people don't realize how they're contributing to a horrific Nazi-like slave labor by buying goods from certain companies. According to an article on the national news, Costco and Walmart shrimp are produced by slaves who live in... Let's try that again. By slaves who live in horrific conditions, and that's not even half of the problem. Natural News says some of the most popular American and Europeans are importing shrimp at super cheap prices from Thailand, where migrant workers are in slavery-like Nazi Germany being tortured while they work for no pay, 20 hours a day. How much shrimp is being imported that's processed by slaves, including child slaves? Walmart and Costco are contributing to the chaos buying and selling shrimp exported from Thailand every year. And it's slave labor. What do you think of that, Tony? As a shrimper, what do you think of that? Knowing that really the FDA, Food and Drug Administration regulations are not like they are, we have safe food handling. Once it gets to the United States and on a pier here, it's got to be inspected. It's got to be properly iced. But what about while it's sitting there on a table getting picked through? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your shrimp is kept alive till you get to the dock.
Yeah, but I don't know how they do it in Thailand. It's a whole...
Right, but I'm saying, how do you feel about that? That's cutting into your money, really. Think about it. We're bringing shrimp from other countries when we got it right here.
Yeah, and I don't think we can supply all of our own country.
No,
that's most
probably
of it.
not. Yeah,
because
we've depleted
they're trading with.
Yeah. Well, we need to stop trading with China completely. We need to stop doing business with them completely. Give them the old big fuck you.
That'll never happen.
Right. Well, of course, because we owe them too much money.
No, yeah.
Billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Even more.
Yeah, and like I said the other day,
hundreds of billions.
They know it, so they'll just keep shoving it up our ass the whole time.
Keep sending us lead-based shit, poison, every day, all day. Yeah, exactly. And it's sad. It's really sad that the country is come to what it is: land of the free, home of the brave. We are not so free, and we are not so brave anymore. The people united, but
and people together standing.
Right, government-wise. I'm looking at that story you read, Dawn Cameron. She does look pretty beat up. She looks...
For 46.
Yeah. Dawn Renee Cameron attacked a deputy. She must have been pissed drunk.
They're looking to see if she had drugs or alcohol because they found no damage to the truck, so I don't know how,
Yeah. She must have been pissed drunk. Got irate. Stupid.
Said
Cost
she was
her her life.
Said she was going to set it on fire. Oh, set your truck on fire.
Yep. That's stupid. Yeah. See how simple and quick things turn bad. Tony, there's another something on local headlines about that sinkhole down there in Pasco.
Yeah, I know. There's a third one. Yeah, I seen that. I got that up too.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that. The whole fucking trailer park's going to go under.
Yeah, where they said there was,
it's-
first there was not going to be any other way that sinkhole could get any bigger.
Not going to get any bigger. It's good.
Oh,
Stop.
Yeah, but we didn't say anything about a second one.
Right.
And now a third.
Collapsing right next
Well,
to
that's
it.
how they
you know?
that's how they justify shit and cover their ass. Well, we never said that another one wasn't going to open up. We just said those weren't going to get any
Yeah, we
bigger.
just said that one wasn't getting any bigger. We didn't say another one.
This is a whole new one. What are you talking about?
And they're not new.
our
They're
report
not new.
was
They were here
accurate.
before.
And then the third one pops up. Oh,
Right.
we didn't know about that one either.
We didn't say another one was going to pop up.
But we didn't say that we didn't know about them.
Right.
We said that
Next
you
week when
look
the
at
whole trailer
aerial-
park
if
just
you
drops
look at
under the
aerial
ground.
photos,
Right.
if you look at aerial photos of 30 or 40 years ago,
And that's what I was going to
it
say.
was here.
Next week when the whole thing goes underground. Well, we never said that wasn't going to happen. We said the place was unstable for 40 years. You didn't listen. Now look what happened. Yeah. And the owner, let me see you buy hotel rooms for them.
Yeah, if that's all done. Oh,
yeah.
You would hope his insurance or something would do something for all those.
Yeah, well, he
just-
can only
big
do
enough
so
to
much.
cover that.
Yeah.
You know.
cover that whole
He
property.
wasn't expecting no other holes
Hell
to
no.
pop up.
Now he's like, yeah, the hotel my ass. You guys are on your own.
Eh.
I'd be dipping. Son of a bitch to
he's
be on the
probably-
market. Hey, $20. I'll sell you a
Yeah.
fucking trailer park. Be out of there like last year's
Just
Mr.
the
Belvedere.
parcel.
Just the parcel. Good morning, John. How are you this morning? John's made it in. Chrissy's still there. Silent Mish is chatting back and forth. So, for those of you that just joined us, it's Tony, me, and we have a newcomer, Tim, in the studio with us today. Tim is a Long Islander, Johnny. He's from up there with us. In case you didn't hear that whole spiel before. Yeah, he's probably walked by, driven by, been driven by my house 1,000
for
times
years.
while we were living
For
there.
years, without even knowing it.
You can always tell when I was living there because if the whole island was covered with snow, my driveway was the only one that was clean as a whistle. Because instead, I shoveled. I shoveled once when I went back there.
Yeah, and then when you shovel, the fucking plows come and then
No,
wreck the whole
screw the
entire
plows,
area.
dude.
And then you got to do it all over again.
I didn't mind that. I don't care. I didn't give a shit. It was the 5 days after that took my back to recover from shoveling. So you know how when you buy one of those salt, the bags of salt,
Yeah,
it
salt
says
of it.
use a cup to X
To
amount of
shake it,
square
you put
foot.
your hand in there and throw it.
I put the whole bag in a spreader.
Oh, just water.
The whole bag, bro. Where you're only supposed to use a cup, the whole bag, man. I was not shoveling.
Just so you see, that
Oh,
floor.
if you looked at a
need to see-
satellite image
Oh,
of Long Island,
it
I
was
had the
probably
cleanest driveway.
Cut nice on the
Yeah.
edges and everything.
Oh yeah.
Walkway.
Yep.
Stoop.
Perfect. Yep. My buddy John calls me up. Lou, I'll help you shovel if you help me shovel. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I put about 60 pounds of salt down last night before it even started snowing. There ain't no shoveling going on over here.
That's what you got to do. So when it falls, it melts.
Oh, God, it was horrible, dude. I hadn't shoveled snow in 15 years. I got out there 10 minutes into it. I'm like, oh, my God, babe, take me to the store. I need salt. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, John, how come you don't have a damn snowblower, man? There was a reason why he didn't have a snowblower, which we won't get into. But, yeah, God, that would have been so much easier.
Well,
all
that's
in
what I
years.
always use. I never used a shovel.
Yeah, I put.
Snowblower. You're
I
done
never
in 5
used.
minutes.
I
10
never
minutes.
used a snowblower, so we're even. Oh shit! Anyway, yeah, that they're getting their ass kicked weather-wise up there now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
it's freezing up there at
cold.
night.
I don't
Son of a
know.
bitch.
We never shoveled our driveway.
No, Johnny never shoveled his for a
You
while.
just ran over it.
Yeah, that's what they did. They
Yeah,
just
we
packed
just
it
ran
down.
over it. I mean, we lived out in the country, though. Our driveway was,
Fuck it.
from our house to the street was an eighth of a mile.
Yeah, well, it was all dirt anyway, and yeah, if you wanted to shovel it, it'd take you till the next snowstorm anyway. So
So it was like,
Yeah.
if it was too deep,
Fuck
guess you
it.
didn't go to school or
we
work
got
that
4x4.
day.
We'll,
Yeah, we'll roll over. Pack it.
At that point, you wake up and you pray your father couldn't get out down the driveway because you knew if he could get out down the driveway that there was tire tracks that your mother would make you walk down to get to the bus stop. If
Okay.
Dad couldn't make it, you were
Right.
fucked.
You were not, yeah,
All right,
you were not.
well,
Yeah,
All right, the driveway's at the bus stop was at the end of the driveway.
right.
Okay, well, if you look to the left, there's a hill. If you look to the right, there's a hill. If the bus didn't make it over the hill, you didn't go to school.
Excellent. Problem is, the bus could make it over the hill, but
No.
down into the valley and
No, because it had to come up steep.
oh, so
we
it
were
wasn't
we were
making-
at the top, in a little dip of a
Yeah,
valley.
I'd be down there the
So if
night
it didn't
before
make
with
it up,
buckets of
it's
water across the road.
Yeah, at night waiting for it
Ice,
to freeze.
ice,
And they
baby.
couldn't
It's not coming. We're not
Yeah.
going to school,
Yeah.
guys. Let's go.
And the bus couldn't come from
Knocking
the
trees
other
down on the road and shit.
The bus couldn't go around the block and come from the other direction.
Yeah, because it was like 85 miles to go around the block, right?
No, because it was the next county.
Yeah, exactly. It was 85 fucking miles the other way.
It was the next county.
Right.
It was just like
Yeah, which
right
they
at the
couldn't
top
go
of
in
the
there.
hill
Yeah.
was the county line, so
That's
the bus
funny.
couldn't go through the other county to come around and pick us up.
Now, were the roads dirt back then? You know?
No.
No. Oh, all right. Just your driveway.
That's funny.
There was a couple of dirt roads,
You
but
wouldn't
yeah,
believe how
yeah.
old he is, dude. He doesn't look as old as he is.
I'd
Really.
say 45, 50.
See? He doesn't look that old.
I mean, I'm
look at him.
I'm still young.
Silent Mrs. ducking. Tony's taking a drink. It's like, gotta get
I'm
out of the way. That's because I didn't say nothing stupid while you were drinking. Here we go. We got dickheads in the news. Chief Dickhead Obama quietly met with Ferguson. Obama quietly met with Ferguson activists, told them to stay the course. So he says, brother, keep the riots going.
Yeah, that's not what the KKK says.
Enough said. KK says, yeah, they say, yeah, keep the riots going.
No, they say they're warning them. Actually,
Oh, really?
The protesters, yeah, they're calling them terrorists,
Oh, really?
so they can attack them.
Oh, boy. Yeah. It's not going to be long before martial
Yeah, they
law.
sent them a letter. Let's see, I got the letter right here.
Listen, there's one thing about, having a cause, all right, and trying to, do something and raise awareness. But these fucking animals are looting. Yeah, they're animals.
Yeah, but
they're animals.
this letter is funny. Just the way it
for it.
starts out to me. It
Let me
sounds funny. Attention to the terrorists masquerading as peaceful protesters. You have awakened a sleeping giant. The good people of St. Louis, county of all races, colors, and creeds, will not tolerate your threats of violence against our police officers and their families.
That's,
That was kind of funny, don't you think?
yeah, well.
From the KKK.
Uh-huh.
All races, colors, and creeds. The county.
Yeah.
You
In
have
other
awake-
words,
you have
us
awakened
white
a sleeping
folk-
giant. Yeah.
us white folk are done. We all, yeah. That's, man.
We will use lethal force as provided under Missouri law to defend ourselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it goes on to say whatever the law is.
It's not going to be
whatever.
long before a very brutal and very bloody martial law is instilled in that town, and they take things
They lock
back.
it down.
Right. Yeah. I've been saying all along, you want to stop the bullshit, you want to raise awareness, shut the town down. Don't act like animals, but just shut the town down.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody do nothing, don't let nobody work, but don't act. They're acting like
Curfew.
animals. Yeah, they're acting like animals, looting, rioting, and that's the
Yeah.
mob mentality that
They
these
gotta take
animals
control
have.
somewhere.
Right, and they're animals. They're all animals. If you look, you got maybe 5 dozen white people in a crowd of 100,000 black people, and the white people are trying to advocate peace, but the black people are just let's go riot because that'll help. Yeah. It's the mentality. I'm telling you, it's the mentality, and it's disgusting. The most racist people I've ever met were black people when I moved here to Florida.
But
the
you know
most
what they-
racist
you know what
people I've
they're
ever met.
saying is that they usually get maybe 10 or less new people a week into the Klan.
Really?
And
They're
with
recruiting that
with
quickly.
with this Ferguson thing,
Oh, they're probably,
50 to 100
people joining.
a
Wow.
week.
Really?
A week.
Yeah.
Joining with the Klan. So
They'll be going back to Africa soon.
something's going to be going on in Missouri before long.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
not
'cause
going to
it's
just
gonna-
be Missouri. It's going to be nationwide. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Going to put a stop to all this bullshit. Eventually, something's going to crack. Something's going to get done that's going to separate the country all by races. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to happen again. Ferguson, Missouri is at a boiling point right now. Whites against the blacks are getting ready to explode. So, what are you looking at out there, Silent Mish? We got anybody pulling up yet? No? No Chrissy yet. What else we got, guys? Tim, you got anything?
No, nothing yet.
All right. Let's see. What else is over here on on the old. And I've been sticking to yournewswire.com. I'll put this headline, this homepage up on Talk Shit so everybody can follow along with me. I got some commercials I'm going to put up in a little bit. We'll take a little commercial break real quick. And no more music on the breaks, guys. No more
What's
music shut down.
What's Oh, you got the weather thing over there. What's our temperature outside?
temperature
Tampa
outside
is like
right
69
now,
degrees.
It is 67 here.
Very humid out today.
98% humidity.
You know what? And it just dropped to 66.
Yeah, it's 67 degrees here
Oh no,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. It's changing at the top on this one.
Oh, so you, and if
I'm not on the one I normally am where it just has the temperature.
Gotcha. And if I
This
pull
one-
up the actual other weather station that I
It
have
says
here.
Newport Richie 68.
Oh, really? So which one is it? 68, 69, or
Brooksville
67?
65.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you exactly what it is once this other...
Sebring is 63.
It's been chilly. I like it, though. I like this
And
weather.
Crystal River is 68.
Yeah, if it could be like this all year.
Yeah, this is
This
like
is-
springtime
this is
in New York all the time.
This is it, yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, every day
Yep.
in New York.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. This is that them first
that
4
time.
hours in the morning.
Still wearing shorts at Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Not in New York.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, here. Me up in New York, I freeze my nuts off come October.
A wise man made it into the chat.
Yes, he did. I did see that. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to jump off of your news wire, and we're going to move over to Bay News 9 for a little while and see what I got.
They got
Islamic
the same
State group
stuff.
beheads aid worker. Yep, that was what you had talked about. UF, University of Florida coach Muschamp ousted after latest loss. Muschamp? Okay. Whoever, I don't know.
Mushka.
I don't keep up with the basketball and the
That
sports.
sounds
at the
Russian.
moment.
Mushka.
It does. Does
Mushka.
a little bit. I don't know, Tim. Do you follow sports and all of that kind of stuff?
I follow football.
Okay, so
You know, I'm
you'll be
watching
able
that.
to, you'll be able to do our sports report, the football report,
Yeah,
because I don't,
I
I
don't
used to
know what's
follow-
going on with the Giants, but you know,
I don't follow any of it,
They're
so
not
it doesn't
taking it
matter.
that well this year.
they're not there. Yeah,
I haven't had time to follow sports at all. I mean, I don't usually follow sports anyway, except for a little NASCAR. Like I said
Sundays,
before.
you know what else is there to do on Sundays? you lay
that's
around.
about the day I usually screw around with something in my house or something like
You
that.
lay around, well, or fun project.
I did notice the pond out front is leaking, so I got to drain the bottom one and reseal it.
Is that why you shut it down? Because I noticed it wasn't running last night.
It's actually on a timer.
Oh.
It shuts off for
Kind of like this light.
Yes, shuts off for a couple hours at night and then comes back on because there's no need for it to run 24/7, even if I got fish in there, you know. So, not that it uses a lot of electricity, but
What's the point?
yeah, exactly. All right, so let me get some commercials going here, guys. We'll take a little commercial break. You guys can go out, smoke a cigarette, and then I'll have you sit over here while I.
Yeah, because I can refill this cup of coffee so I can, be ready to spit it some if I have to.
Right, exactly. So.
The coffee fountain.
Wise man's like it's 8 degrees where he's at, and he's all the way in the northeast corner of northern Nevada. There, Elko,
8 degrees.
yeah, Elko, Nevada.
Oh,
Nevada.
that's right. They just got snow.
It's
up that
freaking
way
cold.
again.
Yeah, it's cold up there.
I think somebody on my Facebook page said something about they're in Cincinnati and they just got their first real snow.
Yeah. I've been looking at all over the nation. It's been coming down, getting their ass kicked. But you're listening to Talk Shit Radio, guys. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT 13 at AdamandEve.com.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-441-3678 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-441-3678 to take your call now. Call 1-800-441-3678. That's 1-800-441-3678. Again, 1-800-441-3678.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-509-1453. That's 1-800-509-1453. Again, 1-800-509-1453. Call now.
Yeah, this is Brooksville Bob, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio, and we're going to teach you a lot of cool stuff. Tune in and see.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh. What make you horny?
Thank you for calling McDonald's. This is Leslie. How may I help you?
Yeah, Leslie, how you doing today? My name is Bob. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Listen, I got a problem with one of your stores over here in Florida. Son of a bitchin' manager, he told me that I couldn't, see his Big Mac. When I told him, he got all irate that I wanted to see his Big Mac. And when I told him I would show him my Whopper.
What do you mean, see his Big Mac?
Well, I wanted to see it before I ate it. The son of a bitch giving me $5 to chew on his Big Mac. I wanted to see it.
Well, sir, I apologize, but this is a business line, and I do have your phone number is 352. Please send the call. Goodbye.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't believe it.
Thank you for participating in our customer satisfaction survey. Please answer the following questions on how...
Yeah, you son of a bitches. That's what you call customer service right there. Sons of bitches. All I wanted to do was know why he wouldn't let me see his Big Mac before he wanted me to play with it. Bastards.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Mike the mechanic?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Hey, listen, I got a little trouble with my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you? What kind of car is it, first of all?
Well, it's a 1940. What the hell is that noise in the background?
Hold on a second.
Holy shit, try to talk to the guy, and all I hear is myself talking back at me. God damn it. Yeah, that's much better. Now I can hear you. All I heard was myself. I thought I was talking to myself. Well, listen, now, you shut the hell up. I'm trying to talk here, will you? I got a 1935 Chevy Mercury Sable, and it's got a bad Canuter valve. I know it because I can hear it as I'm driving down the road. Can you tell me something about that? How do I fix it?
I don't have much background in that model car, sir.
Look that up in your book, buddy. Bet you didn't. I knew you didn't know what the hell. I knew you. They lied to me. What? What are you saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, you just
insulted me. He said, I don't know what kind of car I got. What's wrong with you? What kind of business you running here? Your customers call you up and trying to make business and give you some money, and you insult me and tell me I don't know what the hell I'm saying? That's it. I tell you.
That's definitely not the intention, sir. What can I do? How would you like me to help you? Can you get it towed over to me?
Well, how the hell you expect me to do that? I got no tow truck.
Do you have AAA?
Well, what the hell's a AAA?
Well, that's a monthly paid insurance policy.
My wife's got triple D's, but...
Burger King man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July, or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you're calling it right now. So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
so what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Well, it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I'll take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a
Okay.
chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are you happily married? There's a difference.
Happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Happily married.
Are you sure? Anybody else there?
very
Anybody
sure.
else there that's not married?
I'm very, very, very sure.
Does he share? I mean, I share. I got no problems with it.
I'm sure he will.
You think so?
I know he will.
Why? I don't get it.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Well, no, just my 2 Big Macs, my large fries, and a couple of shakes, and I'm on my way to come get it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking for you, and I'm gonna get you to go out on that date with me because you sound sexy.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, you just got to tell me yes. You're gonna go out on a date with me, and I'll come get you.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Well, are you her husband?
Yeah.
You are? Listen, you drive. Listen, I'll be nice.
I'll drive.
You drive,
All right,
I'll be nice.
20 minutes.
15? Hello? Son of a bitch hung up on me. God damn, it's so hard to get a date in this town.
Attention small business owners. Growing your business can be tough. Just when you thought you were making money, you found out that you owe the government money. And now that you owe the IRS their cut of your business profits, you may be broke. And if you don't take things seriously, you could go to jail or have your business shut down. But you do have an option. If the IRS is threatening you for unpaid taxes, call the Tax Resources Network. Their tax professionals and ex-IRS agents have over 23 years of experience dealing with the IRS, saving business owners and the self-employed millions in tax dollars. Let us negotiate with the IRS on your behalf. We may be able to reduce your tax debt for a lot less than you owe, help with the IRS audit, and even criminal investigations. If your business owes the IRS $15,000 or more and the IRS is threatening you, don't wait and let your business get shut down or worse. Call for a free consultation. Call 800-917-1799. 800-917-1799. That's 800-917-1799. Again, 800-917-1799.
Welcome back to Talk Shit Radio, everyone. Like I said, no more music on the breaks. Can't do it. Can't do more than 30-second bits of music, so excuse me. We are back with Tony, myself, and Tim are in the studio waiting on Chrissy to get here this morning. I'm going to refresh Bay News 9 because, I mean, dude, there is absolutely shit for headlines on Bay News 9. We pretty much read everything. Okay, so now it's updated. We have top news says cold front to bring rain. Cold.
Yeah, I was just on another one, and they said that there's a coastal freeze watch.
Oh, yeah?
For Hernando County.
Really?
Citrus County. I don't know if there was Pasco County or not, but I know it was Citrus and Hernando.
Right. It says showers and thunderstorms are likely Monday as an approaching cold front will bring the coldest temperatures of the fall so far. According to Bay News 9 meteorologist Juan Marquez, showers and storms in North Florida and in the Gulf of Mexico are moving to the east. That colder air is driving southward, Marquez said, and we have a lot of moisture moving this way that will allow for more clouds and showers and storms. There is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms today, especially in our northern Bay Area counties. There is also a potential for some locally heavy rain. Excuse me. Sorry about that. A cold front will come through the Bay Area tonight, and it will become windy and much colder. The coldest air of the season is expected by Tuesday, when Bay Area temperatures could stay in the 50s all day. Which, I mean, that's not too bad. But
yeah, but they're saying we're going to be below freezing, too.
On Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, a hard freeze watch will be in effect for Citrus County. A freeze watch will be in effect for Hernando County. Temperatures in these two counties could drop to the upper 20s and to the lower 30s for several hours.
Yeah, that's only grass frosting over here, though.
Yeah, well, if
there goes all the shrimp.
Right. If it drops down to the upper 20s, lower 30s for more than 2 to 3 hours, there's good possibility for ice.
I mean, doesn't the water stay like 73 here, 74?
No, it gets
colder.
Yeah.
But see, what happens is, and you watch, when we get the coldest hours, it will be low tide.
Yeah, which is the worst, isn't it?
Well, when it's low tide like that, then the ground where the water isn't gets cold. So when the water comes back in, the water gets colder.
Yeah. Yeah. By then, the shrimp already know. Holy shit, man!
Yeah, they just bury up.
Yeah, they're like,
they just bury into the sand.
Yep. And then they wait for that tide to come in and ride it out, right?
Yes.
Ride it to the warmer waters.
Yeah. Where the water, the deeper water, because the temperature doesn't change so much.
Yeah. It's always a constant. Yeah. So that's going to suck, man. It's going to get freaking cold overnight.
And then that means, 6 hours out there. It's 3 hours to get out there to where you work at. Just to find out there's
6 hours of
no shrimp. So then
it's
then it's rigging the boat back in and 3 hours back to the dock and
screw that. It's already 68. It's
And
going to
then you
hit
find
72,
out,
73.
Just because of the humidity, it's 68 right now.
Well, it's
And then you took a loss because
humidity.
you you burned 50 gallons of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
So
big loss. Yeah. What do we got in the news, guys? Now that I refreshed Bay News 9, there's a couple new things up there. I haven't been to Vice News actually in a few days because we've always gotten so busy that I've never got to it. And I kind of get tired of reading off of Vice News because it's always so depressing. It's always, we're at war with this one's dying, Islamic State's doing this, Mexican cartels are killing moms. I mean, it's just crazy shit. Here we go.
I don't know. Every time I go to Vice News, I get the crazy shit.
Yeah, this one's good. Rubbing out internet porn won't be easy for the Indian government. So Asian Pacifics, over in India, they're trying to get rid of internet porn. Well, they're some of the sickest sons of bitches there are when it comes
that are
to
putting that shit up there.
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's just to make money over there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And they're trying to do away with it. I guess the government figures, yeah.
It's a little too much for them.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, some of the shit out there is crazy. Some of the shit out there is out of hand. We had a porn star in here that we interviewed, the ex-porn star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She got into the business, the normal way.
Just out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah, sure.
I know a guy that knows a guy if you want to do it.
Stripper, drugs, that whole thing. Exactly. That's how she got into it. Fell victim to being somebody's whore.
Probably at a young age.
Yeah, oh yeah. And, she was just, she did this whole story. Pardon me, my fucking nose is itching like a son of a bitch. She did this whole story where she tried to spin it where, she had such a hard life and it was, such a bad time and this and that. And I'm sorry. But I didn't believe a word she said, especially after she went to another news outlet and did the same story. Because I had already seen some of her movies, and she didn't look like she was being forced into doing anything. Let me tell you what.
Well, she says that just to make herself look better,
Right. Now that she's out of it,
now she could bash it.
Yeah. She had gotten taken advantage of by some dude, which she let herself because, you're either smart or you're not.
I got out of that life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's because you turned yourself into a dirtbag. Yeah. Don't blame anybody else. They do the same thing with anybody else and everybody else. It's called the business.
Either way, we have slut on our mind.
Right. Yeah. So, we did this it was an hour-long interview with her, and it's just, you ain't getting rid of porn. Sorry, India. The only way that India is going to get rid of porn is if India gets rid of the internet, because it's just getting bigger and bigger. Although, I did speak to a few people that were in the internet porn business, and AIDS, HIV, is running rancid through the business again. It was back in the early 80s. Now, again, it's going... There's so many porn stars out there now that are infected with gonorrhea syphilis.
Oh, yeah, because they're dealing with so many different companies.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You think those companies are
not all of them give a shit what you're putting on your Jimmy. Right, exactly. Oh, you don't want to wear a condom? All right, go fuck that whore. Yeah, go bang that whore right there. We'll give you 10 grand. Meanwhile, she got blue waffle disease. Gonorrhea syphilis. Green shit oozing out.
Got the clap, no problem. Jump right on it. It's all right.
Little vomiting background noise.
My standards aren't that high.
Old wise man's like rancid. Yeah, well, it is. It's pretty bad.
You meant rampant. Rampant.
Oh, okay. He said rancid.
You said rancid.
He said rancid. RANCID.
You said rancid first.
Rancid is rotten. That's what he meant. Rancid. He said it.
Yeah.
Look at the damn chat.
But
I'm not going crazy.
I know. But running rampant is what you should have said.
I said rancid?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, now I get it.
See? That's what I said. You started it. You said it first.
All right. That's it. I'm turning my mic down.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Go ahead. Turn it off. I'll spit some coffee on you.
I did turn it down. I just didn't leave it turned down for long.
All right. Are you out of coffee?
I am out of coffee. No, I don't need none of yours, especially after you've drank it first. You said rancid, Lou. You, dude. All right. I hate that 30-second
pick
fucking
on Lou Day.
Yeah, I hate that 30-second delay because once we get done being picked on here in the studio, you still got 30 more seconds of the The listeners picking on us. Where is everybody this morning? Where's all our chatters?
It's Monday. They slept in.
Yeah, they're all just talk shit. What? No, go talk shit to yourself.
Hungover from
I'll
last
listen
night.
to it
Oh,
later.
usually a Monday. Usually they're all on their Monday.
Yeah. They're all slacking.
And we're all slacking, like laid back. When it's Monday.
Monday, let's replay.
Yeah. But no, not this Monday.
Tim, that does happen. Some days I'll get in here and I just don't feel like doing the show, and I'll replay another episode that we've already done.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, once I get your number situated in my phone, I'll text you before you even head over and say, don't sweat it. Replay. Mostly on Thursdays. Seems to be falling on a Thursday usually. Am I right, Tony? Because Thursdays is usually that day where Maria's got to pick you up early. It's just been working out that way. So
yeah, but now
screw it.
I've got another ride home, so it's not going to work that way anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Generally, I have another ride now.
Good deal. I was wondering the same thing. Where is everyone? See, old wise man thinking just like... See, great minds think alike. Good thing I was thinking like him. Yeah. Anyway, all right, so Afghan workers' rights advocate survive suicide bombing attacks in Kabbalah. All right, well, that's because that's where you live. Can't help you there, buddy. Man, this shit. It's the same shit that I'm tired of looking at.
I got a man in Detroit over here at 23 years old raping, slaying a girlfriend's niece, 5 years old.
Really? In Detroit?
In Detroit.
That's a messed up city anyway.
No, well, you're looking at it like 5 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand Detroit.
He should
and
be,
everything like
yeah,
that,
exactly.
but
Yeah. Should freaking Michael Brown his ass.
Her remains were found in a building burnt.
Oh, man. Seriously.
Charged with first-degree murder, torture, and arson.
Good. I hope they hang that bad.
Yeah.
Do they have the death penalty in Detroit?
I'm not sure.
They should.
They should.
Definitely. I watched a thing on Discovery not too long ago about Detroit, how it's like fallen in such blight, and it's like unemployment's crazy, and poverty levels are up
at all-time high.
Yeah, it's amazing, man, and abandoned buildings everywhere, and it's
just broken down
crazy.
buildings.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Where dead bodies are found. All
burned.
the time. Burned. Yeah.
5 years old. That's so bad.
That's horrible. I mean, what if it was your kid, or even?
I would vigilante justice.
Oh,
right
yeah.
away. I've talked about it many, many times.
I
That
go out
person
there-
would never make it to the courtroom.
No, not at all. In the hallway.
Good morning. Chrissy has made it to the studio. Do what, when, where, what? Oh, great. We got landmines, folks. All right, so
Landmines.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chrissy, Tim, Chrissy.
Hi.
Tim is a fellow Long Islander, so now you got two of us to contend with. Yeah. Oh, you were listening. We get your
Yeah,
mic.
isn't that lovely?
Yes.
Now we got them on
Two-
both ends of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surrounding you.
Yeah.
Like when you want to talk about New York, you don't have to turn your head to the right anymore or
Yeah,
left
it's just-
anymore.
you can just generally
project
direct it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's going all over here.
Funny thing is he used to. He had a friend that lived right down the road from where Michelle and I lived in New York last time. We were at 203 Brookfield. He was in the 90s.
90s.
Yeah. So right down the road. Yeah. Must have driven by that house a million times, taking my kid to school. I mean, doing so many things. How are you doing this morning, Chrissy?
All right.
Yeah? You said you'd be here later. I wasn't expecting you for another 20 minutes, to be honest with you.
Well, if it's like 8 o'clock, I just have to drop Allie off at the bus stop because
Yeah.
there's usually other kids there.
Yeah.
So I don't
Gotcha.
have to sit and wait
Yep.
on the bus.
Which is basically what I would do, too.
Yeah.
If she was the only one.
Well, and there's another mom that goes down there that I know.
Yeah, that was the nice thing about the bus stop down the corner where we used to live. We had 5 or 6 moms, that we knew. That's how we actually met Angela Kennedy. Yeah, we met Angela Kennedy at the bus stop. My brother from another mother, Jim Kennedy, and
Say
his
his-
wife,
your
Laura
daughter's
Kennedy.
name?
Yeah, it was. We got a phone call one day. I forgot the phone. We got a phone call one day from our school, from my daughter's school, saying, "Oh, your daughter hurt herself. You need to come get her." Angela Kennedy. Okay, we're on our way. We get there. We take one look at her, and we're like, wrong Angela. That's our neighbor. And they're like, what? We're like, yeah, don't worry. We know her parents. We'll contact them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Well, that's kind of like the day that I had to take Angie's jersey up to the school, and I walked in. I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need this to go to Angela Kennedy. She's
You're
in
not
8th
her
grade.
mom.
She's like,
Yeah.
that one's not yours. I
Yeah.
said, I know. I have to come up here even when it's not my kid. And
Yeah.
she just started laughing at me. I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, I know.
You notice they know the name right away.
Yeah, I'm like, I know. Well, and she knows my daughter, too, because she's like, Tori's yours.
I
I'm
can
like,
just
I know.
imagine what they're like when they hear Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy are on their way up for a meeting. They're probably like, oh,
Damn
my
it.
God. This guy's going to bring his cameras. He's going to be recording us. We're going to be on the news. Yeah, it's great. Dude, I got, press credentials. So when I go
record.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
I go
Yeah,
approach
all the-
somebody,
yeah, yeah.
if I go approach somebody and I got something I want to say,
Yeah.
we take a camera with me. I record the whole and wear my press pass.
Make sure you got that on.
Oh
you know,
yeah, oh yeah. I
on
don't play
film.
around, dude. Look at the front of my car when you go out there next time. There's a camera in my car. I record
It is.
everything
It
I do.
screws me up so bad every time I drive his car, especially at night.
You haven't been in the car to drive
Because
yet,
you go to
Tony.
drive it at night, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, out of the corner of your eye, you're seeing headlights in front of you because they're your headlights. Because it's just this little screen.
Viewing back at you.
Yeah, viewing back at
yeah.
you. And it's like, wait a minute, what the?
Full-
I usually, if I've got to drive it, I flip it up. So
Yeah,
it's
so
not,
you don't see it turn
yeah.
the other way.
It's
yeah.
distracting, yeah. Yeah, well, that's for my protection and everyone else's protection. If I get pulled over by the police, first thing I do is I turn it to the window and I say, your voice and video is being recorded for your protection and mine. And what do I need to be protected for? And my answer to that always is, you never know.
Okay, now I was listening this morning, but I was in and out doing other things. So if I pull up a,
Johnny's here.
if I pull, yeah, I know he was on before. If I pull up a story you guys have already done, just tell me you've already.
Yeah, no sweat. We haven't done much, I'll be honest with you, because there really isn't much to do. I'm sick of Vice News. Go to Vice News and look at it. It is Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 depressing stories. The most depressing one is about our government.
I have one that would have been good for the love of animals, but that's
Yeah,
not
well,
today.
save it for tomorrow.
If it'll be on tomorrow, if I can find it tomorrow.
Save the link. It'll be up. Save the link in your tabs. Which reminds me, folks, we have... Hey, it's Blake and Jade. How are you? Are you in the chat? Can you see the chat?
I am not in the chat.
Yeah, you'll see in the chat. We have John Mazaril's in the chat. We have Old Wise Man. These are our loyal fans.
You know how to get there? You want me to show you?
Yeah, show me.
Yeah,
All
it's-
right,
yeah.
Where am I going here?
I'll do.
Chrissy's got it.
What
yeah.
are you jumping off?
What is that smell?
Oh
I
yeah,
smell
because
apples.
I'd have to jump off of more than one.
Yeah, you're all plugged in.
I'm all fired up.
Blake and Jade are a set of hosts. I got the.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, the mic's down. Blake and Jade they have their own radio show over in the UK. In the UK. And
Blake
they
and
are
Jade.
loyal fans of ours. I've
Yeah,
listened
I
to
don't
their
have no
show.
weird accent
Dude, you
like you
got
guys.
to listen to their show a few times. It's quite funny. It is quite
Yeah, I've
funny.
listened to part of it. I just
Did you?
haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing.
I tried getting them one day up. Daisy's finally made it. Slowpoke. It's snowing up there and really cold in good old Ohio. Ohio.
She's in North Ohio.
Northern
so it should be
Ohio.
colder.
Yeah.
Well, Friday she was getting snow too. I think she said she was already getting snow.
Really? Screw that.
Yeah.
Blake, Jade,
big
how
flakes,
is it
I
over
think
there
she
in the UK? Is it cold yet? Should be. It's always cold over there.
I'm not sure. I thought it was always foggy.
London fog.
Yeah.
What is that song?
I don't know.
Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for making it. You guys need to email me your schedule of shows because there's been a few times where I've gone to go listen to the show and it's just not even been there. So I want to. It's a bit chilly here. A bit chilly. Nips are hard. I hate that. I love it.
Snow fight is on. Huh?
45 and raining up there in New York. Yikes. Oh, that's for later. So, dropping later today. Yeah, we're going down into the 20s tonight, Johnny. 20s, mid or late 30s tonight. Well, late 30s, I mean.
Well, no, it
high,
said the low 30s, whatever. The
Mid-
last I looked at it was
high 20s,
Wednesday,
mid 30s, yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday night into Thursday could still be pushing into the 30s.
Yeah, which it's 70 degrees right
Below
now outside.
freezing. Yeah, that's going to suck.
Sun is shining. That's going to suck.
It is.
It's going to be cold out there.
Yeah,
Real
well, it was
cold.
only like in the 40s the other night. It felt like it was in the 20s with the wind.
With the wind and everything like that.
Well, and the little mist of the waves coming over the side of the boat in the air, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah, it was cold.
So now I have the actual reading of what it is outside, because this temperature gauge that's over to my right is not as accurate as the one that I just pulled up that I have plugged into the system.
Okay.
And we have a 4-mile-an-hour wind. We're at 67.7 degrees with 94% humidity outside. The relative pressure is 29.74 kilograms. Wind chill, still same. The wind isn't moving enough. It will later. Our dew points are at 65.9 degrees and, 5.4 mile gusts so far. So we'll see.
Not pushing Tony falling. What?
What happened?
John, I missed it.
Not pushing Tony falling. Huh? What are you saying,
not
mate?
pushing Tony falling.
Not pushing Tony falling? I don't get it.
You got to say it at the right angle of words. You know what I mean?
So say it.
Not pushing Tony falling. There should be like a comma in there, probably.
Oh, yeah. You fat-fingered it. We're supposed to have an Arctic winter, according to the MET office. Something to look forward to, I guess. Blake and Jade over in the United Kingdom, right? The UK. Wow, that's going to be...
Yeah, it's like the polar vortex.
Yeah, it's going
to...
to...
moving, whatever, you know. It's
the day after tomorrow.
Yeah,
you guys ever see that?
It's just the way it's going around the globe.
Temperature is falling is what he meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have him what?
I'm having technical difficulties. His isn't pulling up like mine.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't have the things.
Is he logged in?
What?
Yeah, he's logged in.
To Spreaker.
Yeah, he's logged
Oh,
into
shit.
Spreaker.
All right, go ahead.
I did it just like I would do mine, and it just was not working. I was having a moment with it.
Oh, did you log out whoever was logged in first?
No, he's logged in.
I see it. I gotta go over there and look at it. Let me see.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can hear me flapping.
Yeah, we
I
can
can
hear
still
you
hear it.
flapping over there.
All right, so for some
So
reason,
yeah, when he does it over there, he'll figure it out.
I
I
always
can
figures
flap
it out.
Plus, I can figure it
But
out.
so anyhow,
so
I don't
you're
remember
logged
what we were
in,
talking
right?
about. Something about temperatures and whatever.
Did you hear another depression opened up in Holiday?
Yeah, we went over all that. Yeah,
Okay, that's why.
third
I
one
told you
now.
I don't know.
You have your Facebook.
Third
I don't
one
know.
already.
Oh, it's already launched.
Yeah, and the woman that got shot overnight in Citrus County.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all on the first page or whatever.
Well, I wasn't on Bay News 9, so.
Yeah. I know. I got the other one up, and I didn't find anything on that. Or what? Did I? I already closed it off. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's been said yet or not.
Yeah, I was looking at just this crybaby of the week.
Ooh. Did you see Siesta Keys, the sand sculpting championships? Did you see how pretty those things are?
No.
That's
I
what-
saw them last year and the last couple of years. There's
Not,
some
not
that
the ones
they
at
go through some-
Clearwater. These are ones at Siesta Key. The ones at Clearwater, did you go to see those?
I didn't go down there to see them.
Oh,
no,
my
I saw them on TV, but they spend hours.
They were
days
so
on some of that
beautiful. And, I mean, they've got them, of course.
Yeah, and the
Caution
last couple of
tape
years
around
they've
them.
been getting more extravagant,
Yeah.
more extravagant.
And
with
they're
them.
so pretty. And I sit there and, like, you'll have some that are still sculpting theirs
Yeah,
as you're there.
and I think they actually bring in more sand in order for them to do those sand sculptures.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that they don't, because they use a lot of sand.
Right. Well, and then it just stays on the beach, and that's just more sand for the beach.
Right, yeah, so I
But-
think that's why they do it that way.
Yeah. But they had a lot of them that were still sculpting while you were, there.
Right.
And it's just the intricacy of how they do the little windows and carve out the little doors. I'm like, mine would look so horrible.
Yeah, I see the groove.
Yeah, I
It's not
used to
even
try to
funny.
make a sandcastle and it would like
Fall over and
fall over, be crooked.
yeah.
I could never get them to come out just right. I'm not that great an artist, but
I'm not either. I don't have the patience for any of that, so I don't do it.
So
But
we're
I
having
was-
technical difficulties over here with this pad. I don't know what's going on with it.
why? What's it doing now? It
It's
just won't let them
not
log in.
responding.
Yeah, it keeps shutting down and closing out the browser and
Lagging.
Oh. Yeah, well, it probably hasn't been. I know you haven't messed with it really because We don't really use it. She just uses it to pull up the news and leaves it on. She has her laptop that she uses for everything else. Because she runs the chat and the Spreaker right through her laptop. So.
Oh, that's Sunday Morning America. 7 tornadoes are hitting right now.
So yeah, I think I used it the one day, and I just wasn't into touchscreen.
And it doesn't bother me. It's just.
Well, I've learned more about touchscreen now. I wasn't doing touchscreen before.
Sexual allegations.
And you can't buy a phone without it now.
I'm still not even.
Yeah, I know. I just got a new phone, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not even used to it, to be honest with you.
But yeah.
You follow it?
I was still old school on technology. I mean, I know what newer technology is and whatever, but as far as owning any, I was still all old school.
Still playing Snake?
No, I still have my flip phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to show somebody a picture of it. They'd be going like, "Well, what's the matter with your phone?
And why isn't this working?
Yeah.
I'm touching the screen."
I'm like, it's not touchscreen. Oh. They hand it back to me. Oh, yeah. Take your phone back.
I guess there's
like two fingers.
I guess there's no way
Yeah.
to chat.
Just
Like,
take it.
yeah, just take your phone.
You know,
Yeah.
buy the antenna or something.
Yeah. Oh no, it didn't have the antenna still.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that old. It wasn't that old. Yeah. It wasn't that old. It didn't have the. I had one of
retractable.
like the Nextel for a little while with the walkie-talkie.
Oh, the
thing.
Nextel was a big thing. You know.
Yeah, but I got it like right at the end when everybody was like quitting using it.
Oh yeah. It's when the iPhones came out.
Yeah,
When
'cause a
everybody
couple of
was
my-
done
yeah.
with the beep beep.
Yeah,
a couple of my buddies.
Look at my new phone.
Yeah, everyone
a
was
couple
just
of my buddies
chirping
said,
each other up.
"Yeah, get the Nextel, get the Nextel."
Yeah,
'cause we're on it all the
for some
time, right? So I got the Nextel, and then the next thing I know, within like 2 months, he's like, "Yeah, man, check out my new phone," and I was like,
"Dude, I just got this."
Yeah,
For some reason, the chat
and they're
is-
like,
is
"Oh, well, they're
not
getting rid of the
coming up.
Nextel." What?
For some reason, the chat is not coming up on a mobile app or on
Spreaker,
on an iPad like that or a pad. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Bear with me, guys. Keep the show going. I'm going to go get the other pad that I have, see if I can't get that hooked up, see if that's going to work.
Okay.
So I have that other pad that I have. Yes, no.
Well, I mean, it'd probably be all right, but I mean, he probably doesn't need the chat for today.
Yeah, not today. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as bringing up news or anything like that, anything you want to read, is it going to be able to work?
It's just going slow.
Okay,
I can
all right.
take it though.
Yeah, all right. So then just just take it
It's
slow.
just-
It's your
it's
first
just how
show.
many you
so.
have popped up at
Mhm.
once, basically.
No sweat, dude. No sweat. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, because we haven't really used
fingered
it
out.
used it.
Yes, that's true. You're right. And I forgot Maria uses her.
Yeah, she uses her
laptop
own
thingy that
laptop.
she's got. Yep.
She uses that one for keeping
You know what?
up a couple of the news things, and then she uses her laptop for Spreaker and all that
Bing!
other stuff.
You guys see the light bulb?
Yeah, I see that light bulb.
You see that? All right, hold on. Be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah, we never know what the light bulb means.
Did you hear ISIS? They released a new video Sunday.
They beheaded another
journalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an AIDS worker, I think. Well, an
Oh,
aid
okay.
worker. U.S.
Oh,
aid worker.
volunteer,
I
of
think.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just going over their free will now.
Yeah,
Just-
they're getting their heads
You
cut
know,
off.
that's exactly what we don't want.
Yeah.
But it happens every single day.
Yeah, every day. And you know what? We're not really doing anything about it yet, or anything that they're saying that we're doing anything about it.
If we are doing anything, it's not working.
They're gonna do it either way. They just got to get the story. And journalists getting in a little too close.
Yeah, well, when it starts happening over here, then maybe they'll do something.
Yeah, that's when they'll put their foot, down and do something.
You think?
Who, where, who, why, what, where, who.
See, I knew that's what you were going to do.
Yeah, why not?
I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a little beat up.
Yeah, it's a little beat up, so be careful how you touch it. Be careful.
She's fallen a few times. There's probably coffee spills.
She's still kicking.
Oh, is that the one that fell through the table the other day?
Yeah.
You forgot the glass wasn't on the table and set it on the corner, and you moved it just a little bit, and it went blink, right through the hole.
Right through the freaking thing.
I was like, oh. I forgot that piece of glass was missing. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick this through that hole right there. Grab it. I got it. Oh,
that's.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Pull. Keep pulling.
Oh, good
Pull it some
God.
more. Oh, yeah.
I told you it never fails. It's always when I'm the only girl in here.
Oh. All right. So, listen, that's my personal laptop. So just, bear with it. I beat the shit out of it. There's a lot of stuff on it.
It took a beating.
Yeah, it's got some miles on it.
Yeah, but you should be careful with that because you know what?
What?
Some things, once they've been seen,
can never be unseen.
There's be careful what you see.
I will make sure I don't
There's
go
nothing
looking around for internet browser. That's it.
Yeah, browser history you might want to stay out of. Yeah, well,
Oh, I see what kind of news you're looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he does?
Is that the kind of research you're looking at?
What did I get
Holy
into
shit,
here?
right?
Oh, that's what he does in his
in his spare time.
Yeah.
No, actually, there is some quite interesting pictures on there, but none of me or my wife or anything. It just so happens that there was
just good moments in your life.
No, not at all. It was just some money that was made, pictures that were sold of willing 18-plus females. Oh yeah,
with signature.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, oh yeah. I got documentation and everything, but she went with me and shot a few of them with me. Photography. I was always on the camera. She was on the photography. You go look at my Facebook page, bro. Go look at some of the pictures of the camera all set up and on the set. Yeah, that was the set we were on. You go look at my personal Facebook page, you'll see it. There's a photo album that says On Location. Yeah. Did you ever stop to think why we were on location in a hotel room?
With a curtain.
Yeah. Lights, computer, camera. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. That was actually the first commercially produced porno I ever shot. And I was a wreck. I was a nervous freaking wreck. I was gagging on the way there. I was just nervous. I had never been behind the camera on something like that before, and I was just
okay. Now
worried.
Take your shoes off.
Yeah, no, it was just ridiculous. I mean, the people that we shot, they knew what they were doing. They were professionals, so they were used to it. It was nothing to them. But me, I was just, I mean, you get used to it after, a few minutes, but what a fucking wreck in the beginning, dude. Oh, my God. And I thought that it was going to be like a different circumstance, but after about 10 minutes of it, it was just like, okay, new angle, switch cameras. Okay.
Pose differently.
Back to the other camera. No, they knew. I didn't have to tell them
they
nothing.
were just doing what...
I didn't have to tell them nothing. All I had to do was follow along with the camera. That was the nice thing about working around.
She was telling me what to do.
Yeah, right? No, you got to go a little lower. Yeah, right?
One of those scenes.
Yeah, and well, then we ran into...
Yeah, now get closer over on the other side.
Yeah, well, see, that's the problem. Thank God I got the 16-time and the 20-time lens because I was only going to get so close. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want... Yeah, there's something about that. You know what I'm saying? No.
This is my tape. This is my line.
Right, exactly. I'm drawing circles. Listen, I can't go, see, that's your space and this is mine. Well, I'll stay out of your space. You just stay out of mine. Don't worry, the camera won't come there. That's what the Zoom is for. Yeah, no, it was, so needless to say, I don't do it anymore. It didn't work out too good. Every time I've ever tried to do, well, any time after that was a freaking disaster. So I just never went and did another one. So I'm done. Done shooting pornos. They suck. They really do.
Suck.
They really do. It really does. Especially when you get the drunk dude to where you can't get the money shot. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you got to slow down. You can't drink so much, man. He's like, I know I'm doing to do this. I'm like, bro, and this was an amateur couple that I worked with. I'm like, bro, it's different. Now that I've done a few.
He's a professional porn
Yeah, well,
star,
it's different. You get in front of the camera and, a little stage fright kicks on. And, you know what I'm saying? Same with being on the radio. I mean, you get in front of, you realize, hey, listen, I'm actually talking to a big audience out there. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? But then like anything else, and he's like, no, it'll help me loosen up. I'm like, yeah, you're going to be loose, all right, buddy. And
but I don't want to sit there for hours editing.
We ended up 4 hours of video. I got 45 minutes of finished
actual
product
film
that I had to use a generic money shot on. So it sucked. That was it. Done. See you. Never again. No.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, moving on. Anyway.
I heard that.
I heard that. That shit wasn't funny. So, what else do we got going on in the news, guys? Because I'm going to get off of...
Isn't old wise man, aren't you out in, like, Utah, or did he move? He's still
Nevada.
in Utah.
Nevada. He's back
Well,
home.
Who's in Utah? What was in Utah? Ain't that out
The
there
hospital
close?
that he went to.
Okay.
Yeah. Why, what's
Oh,
up?
that was in Utah.
Why, what's up? What you got going on in Utah?
A guy suspected his daughter of cheating at a game of Battleship. So he pulled out a gun and held it to her head.
Are you serious?
Are you sure that's not the town of Utah, Florida? Because that sounds like something that would happen down here.
Oh, I don't know. Now it says Utah County. According to a Utah County sheriff's officer, 68-year-old John Valenzuela was playing a game of Battleship with his 17-year-old daughter in his trailer just outside Genola, Utah. So, yeah, it's Utah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Over Battleship?
Yeah. He reportedly began to suspect that his daughter was cheating. It's not specified why he thought this, but he started yelling at his daughter and smashed the Battleship game, and then she tried to leave. He stopped her, took out a loaded rifle, which he pointed at the girl.
Over Battleship?
Yeah.
Over Battleship.
Is that thing a little better?
Yeah, she was able to call
Is that a little
911
better?
several
Are you
times.
using
but
Google
was not
Chrome
able
or
to
Internet
say where she
Explorer?
was.
I'm using it in...
The Big E or Google Chrome?
I'm not sure.
When they arrived, they said he was very drunk.
Oh, man. He didn't shoot her, did he?
No,
He
he
just
was
held the gun to her head.
he was taken into custody and charged with a slew of charges.
A slew.
Yeah, a
We're
slew
going
of
to
charges.
throw slew charges at you, boy. You don't ever put a gun to a little girl's head. What's wrong with you?
Including aggravated assault and unlawful detention. She doesn't live with her father, but I guess
I forgot.
she was returned to the foster family she had been staying with or something.
Yeah. Dude, that is so messed up. I don't care. Tim, do you have kids?
I do not, no.
You're too
No.
young. You
No.
better not have kids. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 28, but
He's
I'm not,
28.
I'm
That's not too young. I had two
young.
by then.
Yeah, that's not too young.
And I
I
guess
was just
this
smart.
This is
Yeah,
a number
no,
two
I pulled
of
that.
two
Excuse
stories.
you.
too.
Wait a minute. Hold
I
on.
had
Wait
two
a minute.
by the
Shh,
time I was
shh,
your age.
You're supposed to choose.
Hold on.
I guess this is a contest. You're supposed to choose which one is the biggest crybaby. This guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sorry. We interrupted. This is the biggest
Yeah.
crybaby stories. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on.
And
You got
then-
another one.
You got another guy. Who
Then we'll
went-
get to the kid thing.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Then you went to another guy who got banned from a park because it's one of their rules. Single adults
Mm-hmm.
cannot go into the park.
Do, huh?
Yeah. Say what?
Yeah, if you're a,
What kind of park is this?
How you
First
gonna
of
know
all,
he-
it's
he's
a
not
bird,
single,
it's
he's
like a
gotta
bird,
go.
It's a bird park. It's
a
bird park.
bird.
Were they checking
It's called,
IDs
I
for the
think
park
it
also?
might be in England. It's Puxton Park. It's a family oriented.
Buxton.
Yeah,
Blake
it's in
Jade.
England.
Have
Yep.
you ever heard of no Buxton Park?
Yep, it's a family-oriented leisure attraction near Weston-super-Mare, England.
Where the hell
Probably
is that?
screwed that up, however you say
Yeah,
it.
enough said, dude. Enough said. They probably
Um,
laugh there. Listen, no wonder they like us because they go, "Okay, we're going to put on the stupid Americans."
But it says,
Are you guys downloading my show and playing it on your show? Going, ready to listen to these dumb Americans? This is what they've got for entertainment.
because they have a rule over there that says this park.
That Americans are stupid.
No, it
Oh,
says that
sorry.
it's
Wrong
a
rule.
family. It's a family-oriented leisure attraction with has rides and some other stuff and whatever, playgrounds and a petting zoo. But
In a park.
he was told that he could not enter the park as single adults are not allowed inside.
Well, they probably don't want
in case they're
pedophiles. in
No,
there.
yeah,
Yes,
that's
there
what
it
they're
is.
thinking
That's
about.
their rule.
Perfect. That
So
should
he
be
was
the
turned
way.
away because
That should be
he
the
wasn't
way. Yeah,
allowed.
that should be exactly how it is. Yep.
Right. So and that's
You should not be able to walk into an amusement park here in Florida as a single man alone.
Well, that's what it
chances
says.
are walking into Disney, a 40, 50-year-old man by yourself, you're a freaking creeper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're
He
not
was
going to see
50
Mickey.
he 54-year-old grandfather and bird enthusiast.
54 years old.
When he attempted to enter, he was told he was not allowed in as a single
we
man
don't
with
want
no
no
children
creepers.
for child protection reasons.
We don't want no creepers. Good.
That's what they told him.
Absolutely.
So who's the biggest crybaby?
first guy.
First guy for sure. The guy with the gun.
Yep.
For losing Battleship, you're going to pull a gun on your daughter? Come on, that's a little... You ready? Here it
Makes
is.
you wonder what he did when she was a kid.
Biggest crybaby. Yeah, for sure. You know, I just blew out everybody's speaker that's listening to us. They're all like, oh, God, turn it down.
You just blew out all our headphones.
We're still waiting for a chick to call us up so I can do the Howard Stern speaker orgasm thing. We have yet to find somebody to let us do that with. I'm dying to see if it works for real. You know, you ever see his movie, Private Parts?
I have, yes.
Where the chick sits on the speaker.
And, yeah.
I want to see if it's real.
Yeah.
I want to test the theory. I got the big speakers. We could do
so
it right here in studio.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Okay, so what happens is you turn all the treble, okay, and the mid-levels down. Turn the bass all the way up. And then Howard Stern had her lay the speaker down, all right, and then he went...
While she's sitting on it.
While she's sitting on the speaker.
Letting it...
Right, and let the bass reverb on her private parts.
I don't understand.
Right. So, and let me see if I can pull up the audio from it. It is hilarious. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick, because this is funny.
Guy in
While I'm pulling it
going
up,
back to that whole park thing.
Yeah.
There was a guy in Jacksonville. He's been sentenced to 105 years in prison after pleading guilty to using online threats to extort pornographic images from children.
Nice.
The lengthy sentence was imposed last week by a Jacksonville federal judge on 31-year-old Lucas Chancellor.
So this is the dude. This is the dude from the Battleship. Is this what you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
This
is a different guy.
This is a different guy.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
But they say he communicated with hundreds of girls in 26 states on the internet, pretending to be a friend or an acquaintance. After gaining trust, he would persuade the girl to expose herself on a video chat and record it. He threatened to put the images online unless the girl provided more pornographic material.
Really?
Blackmailing at that point.
Yeah.
And they were usually between
Whole
13
slew
and
of charges
18.
there. Whole new slew of charges
New
there.
charge. Come on down. You're the next contestant.
Yeah, right. You ever hear the saying? You haven't heard the saying yet. Come here on vacation, leave here on probation, return on violation.
Never.
Yeah. Be careful down here, bro. You're living in the Wild West. All right, so I have the speaker orgasm trick from 9/15/1992.
1992.
Yikes.
Dallas, you're on the air. Dallas.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I can't hear you on the radio. There must be some delay. Oh, I can't believe I got through. I just had to call in and say that I love your show. I think you're so cool.
Well, I am.
Well, I've noticed.
I'm the coolest dude. I'm the coolest dude around.
And your voice is so sexy. Have you heard that before?
Sure.
Oh, I bet.
I don't think
Turn
this is
it
the
up
one
way,
from
way
the
loud
movie.
so I can hear it when I'm in the shower.
You want me to do something special for you? What are you wearing right now?
I'm just in my robe.
All right. What do you got under the robe? Anything, panties?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're nude. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Are you married?
No.
All right. You're a single girl. You're alone?
Single and alone.
All right.
Are you alone right now?
Yeah.
You cute?
Well,
What does it matter at that point?
Really?
Use your
Yeah,
imagination,
What
you
do you
know?
look like? You look like anybody good, famous that I know?
Well, I've been told several different people that I
What's
look
the matter?
like.
Like who?
A cross between Jane Fonda and a
Yada,
couple
yada,
people
yada.
told me
This
that I
is
look
not
like
the one I'm
Victoria
looking for,
Principal, but I
folks.
don't think
Sorry, this is not the one I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for the part out of the movie of his Private Parts.
Put that in there.
Huh?
Search. Put that in there.
Yeah. Speaker orgasm, Private Parts. I'll put. That's what I'll put.
That's what you put. Just put it right in there.
That's what she said.
I was just thinking that in the corner of my head. I was going to go, that's what she said.
You have a corner in your head?
I got lots of corners in my head.
Yeah, I got some dark corners in my head.
In my recesses of my brain.
Yeah, that was his actual show. Oh man, this is not going to do it.
Why not?
Wait a minute.
You can always find it. It's got to be there somewhere.
I
It's
think
the
I got it.
internet.
I think I got it.
Yes,
not.
no, maybe so.
Maybe not. Hold on, we're staging it. Okay.
Take some phone calls and see what's doing
This
out
is
there.
it.
Okay. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, is this Howard Stern?
This is Howard.
Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I was calling because I have a really big problem.
What's your problem?
Well, every morning
What's
I
your
lie
problem?
in bed and the only thing I can do is think of you.
Oh, really? Well, let's see if we can't help you with your problem. What are you looking for?
And again, this is
I've got blonde hair.
this is the bit from Howard Stern's movie, Private Parts. When the girl sits on the speaker, Tony didn't hear it, so here you go.
I've got blue eyes. And my measurements are about 38, 24, 34. I don't know, some people tell me I look a lot like Farrah Fawcett.
I can help you. Robin, I can help this
You
girl.
know, we have
the first one I played was the original
We certainly
call.
do. We're very, very fortunate
The
that way.
actual. The
All right,
actual.
you know
The
what we're
actual
gonna do to
call.
solve
This
your
one's
problem?
better,
I'm
though.
going to have sex with you right now over the radio.
How are we going to do that?
It's very simple. I've thought this through,
Very
Robin. And
simple.
what we're going to do right now is, first of all, what kind of radio are you listening to us on? You have a transistor radio or you have one of
Listen,
those
Tony.
big sound systems?
I have one of those big sound systems.
Good, okay. Can you turn the treble all the way down and put the bass all the way up?
And
Okay, the treble's down and the bass is up. Got it.
take your speaker. You got a big speaker?
Yes, I do.
All right, lay it flat on the floor, and I want you to sort of straddle the speaker.
Howard,
Do what?
a woman cannot be aroused in that way.
No, this is where you're wrong, Robin. You're absolutely wrong.
And this is where I want to test this theory. I want to see it, though. Because I can tell a fake orgasm from a real one.
What I need you to do is put your private area over the woofer.
I have to see it.
And if
Not
my
just
speaker
hear it.
blows up, then I know she had a real
So
orgasm.
you can feel me.
So I'll put this video up on Talk Shit as well, just so everybody knows
Oh,
the part that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What kind of a woman are you to have sex this way on the radio?
Don't answer that question. Bad question, Robin. You're going to ruin this woman's mood. She might start second guessing. All right, you ready to have sex?
Oh, my God.
You ready? You ready to have sex?
What kind of tingles?
See? It tingles. She likes it. See?
She likes it.
The video's up on Talk Shit. Facebook.com/Talk Shit.
Mikey likes it.
She's full of it.
Listen to her, Robin. She's going wild.
You got me moaning.
Now, I want you to keep in mind, he was at MSNBC when he did this live on the air, and they were appalled by this. They were like, "Oh my God, you cannot have a woman have an orgasm on the radio." I mean, oh God, that was the beginning of the end for him at WNBC. Yeah, well. Yeah, that was the beginning of the end. Just a hilarious movie, and anybody who's followed his career, most New Yorkers that listen to Howard Stern have listened to him, and
I'm surprised you just didn't bring in like a washing machine for the.
Listen, he had
bin
this
cycle.
chick. He had this chick. Okay, and at the time, WNBC would do studio tours. All right, and he'd be sitting there doing his show, and they'd have a tour come through. Well, just as they had a tour come through, he had this chick grab a 12-inch Cubasa and deep throat it. And I mean, it was just, yeah, it's hilarious. The shit that he's doing. Because when he got the job there, they hired him on pure ratings, never even listened to his show. Not once.
Yeah.
When he got there and they listened to his show, they went, and we signed a how many year contract with this guy?
How long are we stuck with him?
Yes. They were
That's
like,
what they were thinking of.
Go!
Yeah.
So we'll try and make it rough for him to get him to quit. And he went, I don't think so. You want to push? I'll push back. And the harder they pushed him to do stupid shit, the harder he pushed back to do off the wall shit. I mean, yeah. Crazy. I mean, we could sit here and play Howard Stern bits, all right? You would be, oh my God, they actually, and I'm talking from FM. They actually let that on the radio. You'd really, he pushed the limit.
Bleeping it out and everything like that, but pushing,
Pushing hard. Yeah, pushing hard. So, yeah, it's funny. So, like I said, back to the original bit with that. I want to try it. I want to see for my own eyes if it could be done, if it could work. I'm going to get it on video.
So if any ladies are interested,
right,
please,
exactly, yes.
contact
and
us.
I have a few talk shit chicks, yeah, which, will be coming
Who are
and hanging
wondering
out.
also if that...
No, they'll be coming out, hanging out in the studio, and when we do some public appearances, they'll be out there with us, walking around in bikini bathing suits, because let's face it, I mean... you know, who's going to come walking up to a bunch of freaking ugly-ass dudes like us? Now, if you have two hotties with the bikinis on, you know, wearing shirts and hot pants and say talk shit on it. Yeah, exactly. Then you get those to get the, you know, dudes to come over and the chicks to come over and talk shit to us. So, yeah, then you know, it's just marketing. It's all about marketing.
Yeah. Marketing?
It's marketing. Marketing, the man mentality.
Marketable.
Yes. Yes. All right, so. No. Tony, you sound like you're a man who has some news.
No, I don't.
You don't have
No,
any
old wise
news.
man's going to bed, he says.
Old wise man, it is 8:45 here. So it's what, 4:45 there, 4:45
Yeah, he gets
there.
up early
so,
to be on here with us.
Elko, Nevada. Yes, he gets up very early to
That's only 2
join
hours.
us. It's 3. It's 3-hour time difference in Nevada.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not
so
mountain time.
it's quite a time difference. Plus, with his health issues, yeah.
I have a brother in the
Go night-night.
West Coast up in Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's he like it up there?
Oh, he loves it.
Yeah.
He married a Canadian, you know.
Oh,
he
nice.
loves it.
She got money.
No.
Damn.
Sorry.
My brother did it right. I haven't talked to my brother in years. He went out to California after the Marine Corps, met himself some. Where is she from? Oh God, I can't think now.
Some out of country.
Yeah, she's like not Czechoslovakian. Damn,
Serb-
Norway.
oh,
She's
Norway.
Norwegian.
Mhm.
She's a Norweed, or what would you call that? She's Norwegian. Anyway, her parents are just fucking loaded. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Yeah. I think that's why his ex-wife was so mad at him.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Chrissy, what do you got? I know you got some news.
In Port Richey.
Close to home.
Yep. A nurse who is, when she's not in the office at Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, is
Mhm.
making sure public school students are taken care of.
Oh, boy.
For 20 years, she's been the driving force behind a program in Pasco County that provides backpacks full of necessities to underprivileged kids.
Nice.
Apparently, when she was down and out as a single mom, there was a lot of people that helped her out, so she decided to pay it forward.
You gotta love that.
But she feels apparently a lot of the kids, you know, live in the woods, so they provide K through 12 students with, you know, the basic shampoo, conditioner, you know, body soap, face soap.
They live in the
toothpaste.
woods, these kids?
Some of these kids live in the woods, she says.
In Newport Richie? With their families?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So they provide them with, you know, the basic
Uh-huh.
essentials, you know, toilet paper, mouthwash, toothpaste.
I bet you didn't know that, Tim.
Soap.
Tim, I bet you didn't know the homeless population we have just in the next county.
I actually heard about that.
Did
People
you?
living in woods.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. And I'm sure because I haven't been to New York in a while. You just got down here how long ago?
About a month and a half.
All right. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of homeless in New York,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say, because,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. All day.
if it's bad down here, then it's bad up there.
Yeah.
So,
Not people living in the woods, though. I mean, that's what's
it's
here
a different
to live.
homeless,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
it's a different homeless up there. In the woods, you actually might have a better chance because there's a little more
Yeah, but in New
resources.
York,
I guess
see
you
someone
would say.
sleeping, you know, some bum sleeping, you don't take notice to that.
No.
You know?
Did you ever see
Like
some
here,
of the
it's
videos?
like, oh shit.
Yeah. Did you ever see some of the videos where, like, the people's own family dress
Now,
up and
in New York,
has
isn't there a place under a bridge?
There's places underneath bridges
There's
everywhere.
a lot of
Like the whole
places
city?
under a lot of bridges, bro.
Oh, not the whole city.
No. There's a
But
whole
it's like
like
from-
cardboard city. I've seen it.
It's like,
because I've only been to New York once.
It's like a community going on. Yes, in a subway somewhere. They used to have that show.
It's
Is
it's
was it
right
real?
like
Is it
near
real?
a river.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, I moved out of New York February 1989. I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
Been back and forth a few times. So right now, your knowledge of New York, all right, I'm going to...
It's based on, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the New York I remember.
Because that was way a long time ago.
Long time
20,
ago.
20 plus.
What are you saying? Why are you saying it's a way long time ago? What are you saying? I'm old over there? He says,
longer
well,
than-
because that was a way long time ago. Yes, it was, and it doesn't seem like it. That's what's weird. That's what's weird.
It's
Yeah,
still beautiful.
New York was a different place when I grew up, bro. I grew up in the 70s on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up in CI, so CI was different than it is now
Yeah, it's
in the
close to me.
70s. Right, right.
It was.
in the 70s in Central Islip, we knew everybody. I mean, everybody hooked their 2-3 hoses that they had together from their house, and we had giant water fights in the middle of the road. And God forbid you drove down the road in your car, you'd have 6 houses spraying you. If you were walking home and you were from a different neighborhood, you were getting doused. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had this one guy, Tony Strollo, his name was. Forget it. When we were having those parties, if you walked down the road, he'd grab you, throw you in his pool. Just pick you up, throw you in his pool. Yeah, it's crazy shit. Crazy. And then everybody'd end up getting drunk at Tony's house. Yeah. It's not like it is down here, man. It's people don't know your neighbors.
It's not like that anywhere anymore.
No, I guess
not.
Really. I guess not, because even when you go to Long Island, it's not like that. I mean, I hung out with my buddy John.
It's way changed since.
Although I gotta say, my buddy John Mazzarell, the guy who's in the chat, you see him, we talk about him all the time, and All Phase Logistics that he has as a business. Which anytime you need any shipping needs, anyone just contact us here at the show. We'll give you John's contact information for the business. But they always have some kind of block party, some kind of
and
gathering.
Here people are like, block party, what the hell is that?
They're very social. Yeah, they're very social in their neighborhood. Still, to this day, it's really, really cool. I remember when I first got up there the first time, he's like, yeah, we're throwing a block party. I'm like, huh? What the block party? You're hanging out with your neighbors? Because I'm used to how it is down here. I moved out of there. I was 17 years old. I grew up in a different Long Island. I went back and forth a few times, but I was never... I didn't belong there. I knew it at a young age. You know what I mean? That I needed to get the hell out of there.
You weren't old enough, to know anybody really.
Well, no, I knew a lot of people, and that was part of the problem. I could have got my hands into a lot of things. At 17, my mom and me, we kind of had a talk, and I said, yeah, you know what? I think I need to leave here because I'm either going to be in jail for the rest of my life or I'm going to end up dead somewhere. Not because somebody's going to kill me. I'll end up doing something stupid. And doing it myself. Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. So it was hard times. But anyway, it was a different Long Island. Like I said, barbecues and, all that kind of shit. 4th of July parties, Memorial Day parties. Shit, yeah. You know what I mean? It was different. It was definitely different.
And neighbors always doing something.
Right. When I went up there, the only reason, it was still kind of like that this last time when John was still living in CI is because, I lived right next door to our buddy, and moved in with our buddy Gino. So Mike Genitacio, which we called him, I think you were here for that show when we called him live on the air. My buddy from New York, Mike, and he was like, we phone bombed him. Which, by the way, bro, if you know anybody who you want to phone bomb, once you get the show shared on your Facebook page and you let everybody know that you're live on Talk Shit Radio and this and that.
Participating.
Yeah, you just give me their phone number, and we'll call them up live. Yeah.
We screw with my husband all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't get wise. So, wait a minute, is this?
Well, see, my buddy John, he knows.
Oh, he plays around.
My buddy John knows the number.
I'm
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. My buddy John, I'm sure by now has programmed the number in, and when he sees it, he's like, no. But most people don't realize it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Chris will just take it and be like, all right, here we go.
He'll pass it along around the car.
Yeah,
he's
he'll
got a
just
bunch
keep
of guys
handing it off to our
We've
workers.
yet to get anybody Tony. We got to get Pat. I'll have Brooksville Bob call Pat up for a shrimp order. Yeah, dude. Just think how easy Pat gets pissed off. And think of Brooksville Bob's temperament. I'll have Brooksville Bob just start with him instantly. Oh, yeah. Call him stupid. Listen here, you stupid son of a bitch. Didn't you hear what I said? I need 10,000 shrimp. I'm having a party.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Right? Do it like, call him up. Yeah, there you go.
Tell me.
Talking the whole Hebrew game.
What?
Yeah. What the hell are you talking about,
You ain't getting his number from me.
Listen here, mister.
You ain't getting his number.
Don't leave your phone around. He says you ain't getting your number from me. He knows you're on the radio, too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, that won't work. Yeah, so it gets interesting in here, bro. We try to do as much as we can. But, guys, I got to throw up some commercials right it's the 9 o'clock hour. We got about 86 minutes left of the show, but that's wrong because we went down
for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So
no, actually,
that was after the first 20 minutes.
7:21:25, 7:21:28, 7:21. We went back live 4 seconds later. So we lost it for 4 seconds. But I don't think it created another episode. So I got some commercial guys we're going to put up, and yeah, we'll be right back. You're listening to what?
Talk shit.
Talk shit radio.
Talk shit radio.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-509-1453. That's 1-800-509-1453. Again, 1-800-509-1453. Call now.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Attention small business owners. Growing your business can be tough. Just when you thought you were making money, you found out that you owe the government money. And now that you owe the IRS their cut of your business profits, you may be broke. And if you don't take things seriously, you could go to jail or have your business shut down. But you do have an option. If the IRS is threatening you for unpaid taxes, call the Tax Resources Network. Their tax professionals and ex-IRS agents have over 23 years of experience dealing with the IRS, saving business owners and the self-employed millions in tax dollars. Let us negotiate with the IRS on your behalf. We may be able to reduce your tax debt for a lot less than you owe, help with the IRS audit, and even criminal investigations. If your business owes the IRS $15,000 or more and the IRS is threatening you, don't wait and let your business get shut down or worse. Call for a free consultation. Call 800-917-1799. 800-917-1799. That's 800-917-1799. Again, 800-917-1799.
Are you worried about losing your home to foreclosure? If you've been threatened with foreclosure or received legal papers from your bank, you have approximately 30 days to respond. If you do not respond, you could lose your home. You have rights. Act now to protect your rights. You can stay in your home. Many times you can even modify your loan. The bottom line is you can get past this, but you must act right now. If you've been served by your bank and you're worried about losing your home to foreclosure, now is the time to fight back and save your home. Time is limited, so call the professionals at National Foreclosure Defense right now.
800-932-4102. 800-932-4102. 800-932-4102. 800-932-4102. That number again is 800-932-4102.
Limited time offer, 24-month commitment and credit qualification required. Cancellation fee, auto pay, and paperless billing and other restrictions apply. If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Only Dish brings you the best in entertainment for less than $20 a month. Cut the cable and don't get directed. Switch to Dish because at just $19.99, Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. It's so simple. The same channels cost less with Dish. So since you can't see the difference. Don't pay the difference. Switch to Dish for the best deal in entertainment. Get premium movie channels free for 3 months, starting at just $19.99. Dish saves you every time you turn on the TV. Call now to save with Dish. Dial 1-800-518-1300. That's 1-800-518-1300. The same channels for less than $20 a month. Dish. Call 1-800-518-1300 for details. Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom150.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom, the number 150.com. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom150.com.
Back to Talk Shit Radio, everyone. We are back live. It is headbutt time in the studio. We got to move that thing over for him. He's over there headbutting his microphone.
Poke myself.
Yeah, it's all good. We're back in the studio. We've got a full crowd there. There you go. Yeah, you can adjust that. You can that's look.
This twist.
This will twist.
Yes.
The PVC is not glued, so if you grab the look. Look at me. If you grab it like that, that PVC knuckle will move. Yep, there you go.
I got it.
Yeah.
Right there.
There you go. Yep. So wherever you got, wherever it's more comfortable, and right, you go. So, and they're omnidirectional mics. They're not unidirectional. Unidirectional is this direction. Yeah. Omnidirectional is right this direction. Right. Yeah.
I'd be this close.
Unfortunately, and you're the only one that's got the pop filter on it.
Yeah.
So, but we'll change things. Things will get better. Don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, so obviously we're back, and for those of you that wonder why, excuse me, no more music is because iHeartRadio will not allow us. We've been trying to get on iHeartRadio, so that's just one of the things they don't allow. Anything more than 30 seconds of music on a talk show is not allowed. So we've limited it to no music. It's just going to be all commercials. So. Or bits, things of that nature. So yeah,
skip.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Brooksville Bob in here a little more, and maybe Brooksville Bob and Chrissy will talk a little shit, and get some Brooksville Bob and Tony, Brooksville Bob and Tim and everybody. You know what I mean? We'll get everybody talking shit with Brooksville Bob.
I don't think I would be able to talk with Brooksville Bob because I can't stop laughing so hard that I can't breathe. Let alone talk.
He is a character. See, the reason why I can't be in the studio with him is just he's. I don't like his ignorance to some things. And Paulie, that's why Paulie's not here anymore, because he said it was either him or Brooksville Bob. And Brooksville Bob lives.
Giving you an ultimatum.
Yeah. So anyway, we have some Ebola news, folks. I think this is the first documented in the United States, bro. Is this?
No, this is the second.
This is the second.
This
okay,
is the second
so
death.
I was misinformed. Yes.
People dying over Ebola. There's a doctor, surgeon coming back from West Africa, who had died on Monday the 5th. Monday, 5 a.m. If I could pull this up. Nebraska, Omaha, a doctor making the second Ebola death in the United States. Died around 5 a.m. according to Nebraska spokesperson. He was working in West Africa. He contracted the virus. Arrived Saturday at the Nebraska Center of Omaha. Tweeted on Monday that he was extremely critical when his treatment began, and unfortunately, despite their best efforts, we weren't able to save him. A lot of people coming back from Africa with the Ebola virus and spreading it around. We're not containing it well enough.
Well, look at that one nurse that was supposed to be contained, and she refused to do it.
She refused to.
Yep.
And that's not helping us either.
Nope.
Because there should be a law against, okay, you're coming back from, a different country like Africa, you should get tested.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, what are we going to have it happen?
They said they were going to be able to contain it, like you were just saying, Chris.
Right. Not saying it will, but it could, spread like outbreak.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's not going to get here in the U.S. We're not worried. We can't. It's not going to.
We got this.
Yeah. We got
that's
this.
What
It's
they
all right.
said. That's what they said. Now it's like, well,
now it's under control.
It's not under control. No. It never was. I had said it from the beginning. Remember that, we should have suspended all air travel, international, everything instantly. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in, nobody out.
And isolated.
But,
right.
No.
That's not going to happen, though,
Nope.
No,
not
because, everybody, you're restricting our rights now. There's too many.
Yeah, well, you know what?
They don't care. I mean, there's too many that do, and too many that don't.
Unfortunately, as Americans, that mentality, all right, has overcome any other mentality. It should be the mentality of, okay, so I am an American citizen. I do have to think about how many other billions of American people
that you're responsible for, including your family and your friends.
Exactly. So now, because of because we live in a free country, I can say, "Oh, screw you! I'm not listening to you. I don't care if I infect millions and millions of people." No. Sorry, put you in a bubble. Mm-hmm. So on CNN, I'm looking at freeze blast sticks around. And man, it's just a picture. I'm not even going to read the story because we know it's cold. It's getting cold, and it's getting colder everywhere. Yeah. There's just snow drifts going across the road, and it's just it's some bad shit going on.
I got a good taste of winter last year.
It makes me glad.
I missed the snow.
It makes me glad.
I really missed it. I missed.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Hearing the crunch of the snow under your foot when you walk on it. The fresh snow.
Me too.
That
missed
noise that it makes.
Making a snowman.
Missed it a lot.
Okay,
playing in there.
I got my whole taste.
Until I had to shovel snow. I didn't miss it anymore.
Until I had to do the driveway.
12, 13 degrees below zero, and
you had to get up and take your wife to work.
What? I spent
and everywhere that you went was a hill. Because in Cincinnati, everywhere you go is a hill.
She worked at North Fork. Oh, God, yeah. She worked at North Fork Bagel, and we lived in Santa Mauritius. Mm-hmm. Now, for anybody who knows Long Island, even though, we were out east, it was still a hike because you had to come in a little and then go around the fork and go up on the North Fork of Long Island and way the hell out all the way through the old Craigslist Killers stomping grounds. It was where it was part of where they were searching for all the bodies for the Craigslist Killer. It's not where they found some, but they were searching that area because it was a highly densely wooded area. But I think they did find some out in those woods out there, so that's why they were searching. But anyway, it was
one road up, one road back.
Freaky going through there in the middle of a snowstorm, especially not being up there in such a long time and driving. Yeah, because when I left, I was 17. What driving experience did I have in the snow? I didn't learn any of it until I became a truck driver and went out on the road in a big rig. That's when I got my snow driving experience. That sucked.
No, see, I grew up here, so I was like, I always wanted to see snow. No, I wasn't born here. I just grew up
still
here.
A cracker.
Nope, I was not born here.
She refuses to accept that.
Damn right.
I will not accept. Where were you born?
Cleveland.
Yeah. See, Ohio.
Ohio.
She's from Ohio.
But
Daisy's neck of the woods.
I wanted to see the snow, and I couldn't wait for it. And I had always told the girl's father,
"Did you see it?
I want to see snow."
I
didn't mean I wanted to move
right
to the snow. I meant I wanted to just see it.
We live.
What did you do?
You don't just see it.
Yeah, but we moved to it.
Yeah.
So I lived in Illinois for a year, from one winter to the next winter.
And that was it. Got your fill.
I learned one very important thing. I'm allergic to snow.
Yeah, oh yeah. When we left New York, the last time we left, I had the video camera sitting on the dashboard, plugged into the laptop, and I think it's that laptop, but I've taken it off there. And I hit record from my driveway, and it just started flurrying snow flurries, and it was coming in from the west. So the further towards the city I went, because in order to get off Long Island, you got to go through the city.
Go west,
the
go
further
down.
west, right, it got the worst the snowstorm. But I was heading south, so it didn't last. But yeah, that was my last little.
Yeah, but driving through the
taste of it.
city, you know, in a snowstorm, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it wasn't so bad because it just started, and we didn't pull out of my driveway in Santa Mauritius till probably, oh God, it was probably 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I waited.
Yeah.
You know, because
To see
as
if
a
it
truck
subsided
driver,
or-
well, no, as a truck driver, I know better. Coming into New York when I had to make deliveries, I'd go to sleep. If I got there 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd pull off at Fort Dix, that last exit on 95 there in Jersey, pull into that truck stop, go to sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning, wake up, haul ass into Long Island, drop off 9, 10 cars, load up 9, 10 more cars, and be out of there before anybody's even woke up to start making coffee. So, yeah. You do it any other time, man, forget it. You're going to spend 2 days on Long Island. So, I learned my lesson. But we drove out of there in the snow and just, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was my nice little last little taste of Long Island.
Bad taste in your mouth when you went there.
No. It was definitely always.
It's way
good-
too
I miss it.
populated.
I miss it. You know what?
Way too populated.
I'll always just go there to visit. You know what I mean? Right now. Yeah, I'd love to get the radio station back up there and open up a place up there with the radio station. But we'll see how it goes with Sirius Satellite Radio, and we'll take the next step there because, yeah, I ain't worried about it till then. But anyway, what else we got, bro? I know you got some news there, Tony.
No, I was just skimming through some of the stuff, and everything we've already really looked at that I see as headlines, so...
Really?
You know, unless you want to.
Did you guys get the 4 workers that were killed at by a chemical leak?
No, I didn't even hear about that one. Do tell.
4 workers were killed in a DuPont plant in LaPorte, Texas, on the eastern outskirts of Houston, after a chemical leak.
Really?
A 5th employee exposed to the chemical was hospitalized but is expected to make a full recovery. The community around the plant was never at risk. The cause of the leak is under investigation, but the leaked chemical methyl mercaptan is used in insecticides and fungicides as well as to odorize natural gases for safety purposes.
That sounds like a wonderful substance.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I want in my backyard. Yeah, that's what was so there was no danger to no one, nobody got hurt or nothing.
Well, yeah, 4 workers died.
Well, I mean in the neighborhood.
No.
There's
None
always
of the
somebody.
neighbors
There's
are-
always a worker that gets fucked up. Never
Yeah,
fails.
none of the neighbors or anybody around the plant. Just some of the workers that were in the plant.
Gotcha. That's just it happens. What are you going to do? Industrial accidents. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's who knows? Did they say anything about negligence or did they have a cause or anything like that?
No, they said it's under investigation.
It is under investigation.
Everything's
so-
under investigation.
Yeah, keep
It
your
has
eye
to
on
be.
that. Yeah. Oh well, of course, especially something like that. Keep your eye on that.
Yeah, they've had a
because,
couple train derailments, not too far apart from each other. That were one was chemical fire burned for a couple of days. The fire department said, "Oh, we just have to let it burn out because we can't stop
They can't stop it."
Yeah. Well, yeah, certain chemicals. Yeah,
I think
you
one
just
was up
have to let it
north
burn.
and one was in the Midwest.
Yeah. It's been a while since we had any train incidences here in Florida, thank God.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day, the train, which
Yeah,
was
the
stupid.
train.
Why they didn't let all the trains
floating
come
train,
through. Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
You had brought up the floating train. Or no, that one brought up the floating train. No, we had this girl on the show, and actually Silent Mish hacked her account, and then I blocked it.
Again.
Yeah.
Switching the email address, password.
Yeah, so it came up her name, so I blocked it because she's an idiot, and I gave her another chance, and she blew it. But she had brought up the story of this floating train that they want to put up here in Florida, was it?
Well, like a monorail?
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Like,
yeah.
like going around
Magnetic.
town. They just did the bus systems here. They don't know what the hell they're doing with that.
Yeah, I know. That's
Well,
crazy, dude.
they've been trying to do that monorail for about 5 years now.
Really?
But Rick Scott turned it down twice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Good old Rick Scott.
Yeah. Good old
And they had that
Dickie boy.
bullet train
Good old
thing
Dick.
that they wanted to do too. That
Yes.
high speed,
which would have been cool.
rail.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? The trolley thing down there. Now they have built it, and they were like going to stop it. The new mayor or whatever that got in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
But then they decided they were too far into it, so now he's got to complete whatever is at least halfway done.
Political corruption.
Yeah, whatever. So
getting corporate money. Hey, we'll give you this kickback. We'll support you.
Well, he got elected. He got
Don't
elected
support
by
that.
saying he was going to stop it. He was going to
Absolutely,
stop it. So
sure.
he got elected, and then as soon as he went in there to start stopping it, then they were like, "Well, this is how much money
That's
we
'cause
spent on it.
companies
This is how
like
much money
CSX
it'll
and
cost.
Amtrak.
This is how much money it'll cost to put it back the way it was,
Right.
and this is how much money it'll cost to complete it."
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was less to complete it than it was to put it back the way it started.
Of course.
So they completed it.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Well, sorry, but
oopsie.
That's the way you got to spend the money if you want to save. We're already done this far.
We're already in
So,
dick
yeah.
deep. We're past knee deep. We're in dick deep now. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good old Dickie boy, Rick Scott.
Yeah, because they worked on it right up until the time he got elected, and then as soon as he was elected, to stop construction. Well, then they stopped it, and how much money they wasted by stopping it, doing the surveys, doing the whatever, the reports to, they'd already wasted money.
I never understood some of the shit that they've put money into, as far as projects that some of the cities have done. I mean, look at Clearwater. They went and they spent all that money on that fountain, and that big roundabout, and this whole big bullshit. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
A few years back now. Then they tore it out and said, "Oh no, it doesn't work. Let's rip it out, do it over. Rip it out. Looks like shit."
Yeah, but wasn't
You did it
just,
wrong.
It's
Yeah.
like 19.
Take it out.
Wasn't it just like a year or so ago that they just put all new plants down through, a whole section
All
of
that,
Pasco
yeah.
County, right down the whole middle?
Yep.
Now look at it; it's all ripped up, taken
Now,
away, gone. and
I
they're
remember a
doing
while
construction
back.
on it.
Yep. And that brings me to, I remember hearing a while back, you saying that construction, I remember hearing that Florida's road fund, or transportation fund, is broke. We have no transportation money. We have nothing to fix the roads, nothing. It's spent, done, gone. Where did all this money come from? That's all this construction.
Where did it go?
Extra federal money trying to do the jobs thing and they're doing it by infrastructure. Infrastructure, which is roads.
Little Orlando.
So
just remember what I got to say. Little Orlando. This place is destined for it.
Well, they've been calling us the new Tampa for, 10 years now?
Yeah, well,
because it's closer than Orlando. That's why.
Well,
they call
and
it
it's,
Tampa.
all the city folk are like, I'm tired of that bullshit down there. I'm going to fucking move up to Spring Hill or up there in the woods, and which it's not the woods anymore.
There's a lot of them that, travel from here. Now they have
down to
made
Tampa.
the Suncoast, whatever that
Right.
tollway
the
is.
Suncoast Parkway,
Yeah.
Veterans Expressway. Yep.
That's more
589.
accessible to them for, getting to Tampa. So
I know. I
Well,
worked
and
on
that's
it.
the point that they're wanting to make with the monorail. It's supposed to take them like a quarter of the time to
With
get
no
from Tampa
traffic,
to
yeah.
Orlando on the monorail, so that people can work
Right.
further away from home if needed and get there in a faster amount of time.
Which, as an ex-Disney employee, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a 45-minute ride the way I went, 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm at work. But still, that's an hour, and then I'd work 12 hours a day and have to come an hour back from Orlando. That's a long ride straight across Highway 50. I don't care, how you do it. A monorail system would be perfect. Sit back, relax.
It'll probably be the same amount, like
either way, though.
Like
I
on
mean,
the island,
it's less, right.
driving to the city is the same amount.
Yeah,
If you pick
but
the right time,
traffic-
if you pick the right,
traffic-
that would be a problem.
Right.
You take the LIRR instead.
You get on
right
that bitch
there.
and halfway.
You go to Jamaica real
Yep,
quick,
yep. Huntington
half an hour.
Station for me, and then we'd go out on the East Line.
Okay.
And then run all the way out towards CI and then Patchogue and all the way out there. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, and you know what? What I thought was really cool is now from JFK Airport is they got that train, that dedicated train. I guess it goes from Huntington Station.
It goes
or from,
right to Jamaica.
Right
and
to
upstairs. Is
right into
JFK.
right into the damn airport. It's pretty wicked. Jamaica Station.
People, going to LaGuardia, they got to drive, take a taxi.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
LaGuardia sucks going to. Yeah. These two are like, okay, yep, sucks.
Yep.
When I was staying in Maryland this last time, I was going to try to use the train. because I didn't have a car.
It's confusing if you don't know what you're doing.
So I started looking at the train, and because they had a train station that was not far from where I was staying.
Right.
So looking for work and whatever, I was going to try using the train to go into the bigger city, down farther south.
I took the train into the city once, maybe twice, only because I was with somebody that knew what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
If it was by myself, I wouldn't have got on
never
that.
got a chance to
I'll
use
go
it,
3
so-
stops that way because I know if I come 3 stops back this way, I'm back in CI. But that's about as far as I'm going on the train.
Other than the train at Disney, the only real train ride I've ever had was when I was a kid. We took the Amtrak,
Yes.
where you drive your car onto
Yeah,
the train.
you can put it on there.
Yeah, we went.
We almost took an Amtrak just recently down to Miami.
Yeah, we went from Maryland to Florida, and then we drove back.
Nice. See,
but we took the train down.
That's something I want to do.
So
Yeah, I've
we
done
had
it from
the
New
car
York,
on there, his
Amtrak
mom
down.
and
Did
dad
you?
and 4 kids. Right, we took the train down
Right.
because we went to Disney.
Yep.
But we took the train because we went all the way to Miami.
Right.
And then went to to visit relatives first, and then drove to Disney, and then drove home.
Now, when you took the train from Long Island, did you drive down to Maryland?
No.
You didn't?
I took it right to the city and Amtrak down.
Oh, that's true. Okay, you get on the Long Island LR, get into Penn Station, take all that shit down
Go right
to
here.
Maryland, get on the Amtrak, and done, right?
It's like 18 hours.
Really?
Still like
Still
driving.
the same trip.
Yeah, same trip.
It's just backwoods shit you
You know,
never
'cause
seen.
then you got to wait for the train.
Damn.
When,
Still a long fucking time.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit
But as
in
a
one
kid,
seat.
it was cool,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
as
better than
a
driving.
kid,
Got to eat
yes.
on the train,
Yes, it is better
or
than
whatever,
driving.
and sleep
Yeah,
on the
well,
train and-
that would be cool. Did you have a room? Or just a chair?
You had a seat. Like that's what you basically.
Well, you can pay for a room.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, you can get a cabin
Yeah,
with
you can
a
get
double
cabin,
bunk.
but
Yeah, if you
no,
want
you
a
get
little
the
privacy.
You get the
It's expensive
economy,
as hell, yeah.
economy
Yeah.
ticket.
It ain't so cheap.
Well, you
It's
got
not
4
such an
kids,
economy.
You ain't getting a whole,
You get some leg room, some back.
It's not
room
bad.
clean.
It's not
Clean.
bad. I've looked at pictures of some of the cabins.
Go back and sleep in your car.
But it's like 200. I would sleep
They
better
would-
in that thing. I got a hatchback.
They wouldn't let you,
No.
once it's in the cargo.
Yeah. No, because I remember going back to there and seeing the car while we were on the train, while we were riding.
Maybe
in the
back
train.
then, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember going back there and seeing the car because we needed something out of it.
Mhm.
And they took us back there so we could.
Maybe back then. Times have changed, yeah.
Maybe, I guess, yeah.
Long time ago, buddy.
Yeah, that was quite a long time ago.
I mean, I'm
'Cause I was
I'm
only
not
like-
trying to make jokes. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I had to
Shit's
be like
changed.
Different
10
time,
years old,
yeah.
10 or 11 years old.
I used to be able to
something
walk
like
on,
that,
I used to be able to walk on construction sites or job sites with my dad. No hard hat, nothing, just standing there. Oh wow, look at the big crane.
No OSHA coming.
100,000-pound freight being moved over my head. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, that's pretty neat. Just standing on it. Yeah, it's just stupid shit.
Yeah, walking around an
Yeah.
old steel scrapyard.
Yeah,
with your dad
right,
or whatever,
right.
You're
Junkyard.
like,
Pushing the button on the car crusher. Damn, that's cool.
And them
you know?
letting you do it.
Right,
You don't have to have
yeah,
a certification.
Now forget it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. Yeah, don't go past that line. Crazy shit. Guys, do you believe that we have about 28, 30 minutes left of the show?
Wow. Time flies.
3 hours. When we first started the show, bro, I was like, it was like, 3 hours is so long. But now it's almost to the point where it's not long enough.
No.
But I did have some audio and shit kicked up here, and I kicked up some shit and moved that. You're poking me. All right. So, what do you guys? How are we on religion? I pretty much know about how you are in religion.
I'm a non-practicing Catholic.
Okay, so which I figured. A Guinea from New York, definitely. Let's see.
I was
Can read this out
baptized.
loud? All right, so hold on.
on religion. I don't know about. I hear about Catholics all the time, but they're not.
I got someone from New York pushed in front of a subway in Bronx. 62-year-old or 61-year-old man died Sunday when he was pushed onto the tracks. Assailant fled.
Say that again. I heard.
I
pushed
saw
onto
that.
the tracks.
I saw that line, but I didn't read into the story.
It was
Where is this?
in the Bronx.
Okay.
Some 62-year-old man with his wife got pushed onto the tracks by someone. He fled the scene.
Yeah, some unknown assailant.
Unknown. They're looking at videotape.
Oh no,
They're investigating.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Let's see if I have the suspense.
Yeah, was it somebody who was just like
No, I don't.
wanted to push somebody onto the train onto the track?
Onto the track. Yeah. Like,
or was it somebody that had some vendetta against?
You know what? There's some sick people up there, dude. Yeah, who the fuck knows?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, there's some sick people. They do it just because
it says right. It says good to do in their mind.
Could be gang, initiations. Who knows?
Well,
dude?
yeah, I guess.
Who knows, dude? There's still crazy shit that goes on up there. I don't know. I haven't been up there in so long. And you lived out on Long Island as well. So, the only time you go in the city is to go in the city.
It's crazy what's going on because in the summer they had someone from the island found decapitated head. In
the city?
No, well, one part was in mid Bayshore area. Another part was in Nassau. The next county over. Yes, it was a chick. She was brought from Queens, I believe it was, chopped up, and she was spread all over the island, like three different places.
Craigslist killer probably still out there killing away.
Probably. Watch out for those personal ads.
Enough said, man. That's sick shit. Yeah. All right, so the reason why I asked about religion was Pope Francis is visiting the U.S. for the first time next fall. So I don't know how anybody feels about that, but I do have audio and shit on it. I'll read a little into it. It says, Pope Francis is to make his first trip to the United States as the head of the Catholic Church in September 2015, the Vatican said on Monday. He will travel the world, meeting of families. Okay, I'm not sure if that's what they meant. But said Vatican spokesman Padre Lombardi. Hey, Vince Lombardi's cousin there. The Catholic public event, which celebrates his family and basic building block of the society, is to be held in Philadelphia next year. All right, so I got audio on this. So let's check it out. See what's up with the Pope here coming to the United States.
Yeah, okay, because I'm wondering which Pope this is because I don't remember which
Well, this
one
is the Pope.
I'm looking at Francis.
Well, I know,
Pope
but
Francis, yeah.
The one that they had was... Well, I'll just listen.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Well, as soon as I can
Start
get it to...
Been waiting for since the conclave started, and there he is.
Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio.
He picked the name Francesco, Francis.
He's seen as the people's pope, a pope who has brought new life and a breath of fresh air to this old institution.
The embrace that has gone viral. Pope Francis laying his hands on a disfigured man. To many, it symbolizes the new man in charge of the Catholic Church. When asked his thoughts on gays, he answered simply, "Who am I to judge?"
The changes are adding
Who
up.
am I to
Papal
judge?
limo, handmade red leather shoes. Those are gone too. And Francis said no thanks to the palatial papal apartment.
And could this be the first pontifical selfie?
This pope is a sensation. People love this pope. He hasn't changed doctrine, but he's changed the tone in dramatic and surprising ways.
And the very conscious effort to reach out and touch the faithful.
The Pope was a kid magnet, but one boy in particular caught not just the Pope's eye, but the world.
That's not too
Security
good to say in the
officer
Catholic
used
religion.
candy
No,
to try to lure the boy to leave. Kid took the candy and stayed, hugging the Pope's legs.
Shrugging off security concerns, he walks down the main street of a notorious slum
I'm
run
not
by
going to touch that one.
Well, already we've seen he certainly has broken protocol. People were concerned about his security. People were reaching into the car. He didn't want the armored Pope mobile.
We see a lot of religious
The Pope
leaders who
mobile.
talk
I love
about
that when I hear
reaching
it
out to
every
the
time.
poor and the marginalized and the disenfranchised.
He is a
But
cool
we
Pope, though,
finally
I got to
see
say. I mean, I'm a Catholic, too. I'm not a very religious Catholic at that. Hell, I believe in her theology better, which is what again? Paganism?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading paganism.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know, just the scientific method and the scientific route to me just logically means more and sounds better and just, I'm sorry, there's just no one big dude up there going, poof, I made life, poof, there's man, poof, oops, there's woman. Damn, I just screwed man forever. Huh?
I sent you a link.
You sent me a link on personal Facebook? Alrighty, I'll switch over to my personal Facebook here. Oh, I've got two links in my personal Facebook.
One's got a video, and then the other one has a story.
Nope, I got a message from Jay Berkowitz that he's going to call me today. So just called your ass out on the radio, Jay. You better call me. All right, so ABC News is where we got this, and we have audio, obviously, because otherwise you wouldn't have sent me over a clip. And tell me a little about what we're checking out here.
It's the Bill Cosby. He's
what's going on with Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby has been allegedly sexually assaulted somebody.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then back in the mid-2000s.
Yeah.
And it's coming out now.
No, but the assault date, he committed a sexual assault dating back to the mid-2000s.
Was it a little boy, little girl, what?
I believe it's a female. It doesn't really say. It just talks about how they're saying that it's a decade old and discredited.
All right. Well, the link you sent me is actually it is a live link to the news. It's live right now.
No, it should look like that.
Let me go back and see. Now, the one I've got is videos and live news. So let me see if I can find the story you're talking about. Because what I'm looking at is cars flipped, wrecked, bashed, smashed, crashed, and crumpled, ripped apart from snow and sleet and ice. So let's see if I can click on the... where'd you find it on ABC News?
It's under video.
Under video. We're going to see if we can't pull this up.
On where? ABC News?
Yeah.
And then is it down a little?
Yeah,
or...
it's down. And then I clicked on U.S. instead of most popular.
Right.
And it's the first one.
Oh, okay. Rape allegations against Bill Cosby?
Yep.
All right, so now I got it.
But I guess that, like, the girls first came out in the mid-2000s.
So it was young girls.
Right, and now the story's reemerging.
Really? Okay, this was brief. I had heard this briefly. I had, listen, anybody back from those days who had dealt with kids, and there's always a good chance that, look at Pee Wee Herman, for Christ's sakes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Ha ha ha. You know what that's from? Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
But that was Pee Wee Herman. All right, so here we go. This is developing news. Story about, allegations and all of that. Reemerging of Bill Cosby. So here we go.
Bill Cosby under siege. Those allegations he sexually assaulted a number of women in the past are in the headlines again, raising questions about the reputation and career of this American icon. ABC's Cecilia Vega is here, has the latest. Good morning, Cecilia.
Robin, good morning to you. We all know him as that funny father, Dr. Huxtable, but those serious allegations have Bill Cosby under fire this morning, and so far, he's refusing to talk about them. This morning, the man once known as America's dad is under fire as decade-old sexual abuse allegations are reignited.
Wait a minute!
Bill Cosby dodging questions like on NPR's Weekend Edition when he remained silent.
There have been serious allegations raised about you in recent days. You're shaking your head no.
All over claims that the 77-year-old comedian drugged and sexually assaulted multiple women. This morning, one of those women is speaking out. Barbara Bowman has long accused Cosby of raping and drugging her in 1985. Now she's writing about it in the Washington Post and telling her story to ABC News.
I had one glass of wine.
Someone who's lying.
And the next thing I knew, I was coming to, slumped over the toilet. I was sick. I was confused. I was foggy.
I blacked out.
I had really no idea what was happening.
The former actress saying she was too afraid and ashamed to pursue criminal charges against the Hollywood legend.
That's against Bill, sure. Yeah,
it's always the case.
Yeah,
come on. He treated me like I was delusional.
They always say.
Right.
Who's going to believe that?
And because of his status as Hollywood's #1 dad, he was able to say, yeah, go ahead, bitch. Who's going to believe you over me?
Burris said this in a clip later posted by Philadelphia Magazine.
I don't curse on stage. But yeah, you're a rapist, so...
In 2006, Cosby settled a civil lawsuit with a different woman outside of court for an undisclosed amount with no admission of wrongdoing.
Yeah.
Criminal charges were never brought against him. Bowman says she was scheduled to testify before the case settled.
See, so there's another one that he settled out of court, rape allegations.
Mm-hmm.
So, come on. You know, not everybody is who you think that they are. This guy's dirty and has probably raped so many women out there that they probably don't even know. Right. Or they don't even know that they've been raped. They just know that they woke up one day and their ass was sore and they had some funny slippery stuff on it. You know what I mean?
Over a toilet.
Right.
When I had heard about her filing this lawsuit, that was the first eye-opener to me that I said,
Bill Cosby.
That's enough.
I knew I never liked him for a reason.
I will not sit in silence any longer.
The renewed outcry coming as Cosby steps back into the spotlight at the start of his latest nationwide comedy tour. A Netflix special set to air later this month, and a new sitcom on NBC.
All right, so boycott Network and Bill Cosby, because he's a rapist, and he deserves it.
He had it coming.
Tony looks at me like, come on, dude, don't say that.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, you know, they all did that. You know,
at one
no surprise.
Yeah.
It's
no, it
just
doesn't come to a surprise to me. It really doesn't.
Like with Tiger Woods years back. Oh,
yeah.
Now this one comes out. Now this one comes out.
Yeah. You know, they all had.
They've all got a
It's
past.
just the era that they grew up in and the way that
the
things
media
were when
also the media spinning it doesn't help. But still, I mean, you know, allegations like that to Superdad there. You know what I mean? And then there's another one that he paid off. Well, he paid her off for a reason because his ass was guilty, and he knew if he went to court, he'd been found guilty,
and he would be charged.
So,
yeah, and it could just be another person
looking for money.
The same thing. Oh, look, he just gave her money.
I mean, that happened with Michael Jackson as well.
Yeah, well, I believe he's a pedophile.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Him up in his little happy joy land up there with all them kids. Psst.
With
That's
all
king. Yeah, they said he was the king of pop. No, he was the king of pedophiles. Okay, let's make no mistake. And to all you Michael Jackson lovers out there that are cursing me right now, I'm sorry that the man that you worshipped was one of the nation's biggest, or the world's biggest pedophiles. Why do you think he made all them trips to China? Think about that. Put that in your bowl of oatmeal and chew on it for a while.
Just stew on that.
Yeah. Put that in your freaking pipe and smoke it.
Nah. I was never really a Michael Jackson fan to begin with. I remember when
you know why I like
out.
Michael Jackson?
I remember when Michael Jackson.
Because I knew every time he came out, Weird Al
with,
Yankovic would make a song in parody to his shit.
You know, the Jackson 5. I remember when that was, you know, when that first came out on TV.
I'm fat. You know it. Chum on. Ham sandwich. Come on, man. That was the best Weird Al Yankovic ever, man.
Yeah, I don't think I heard it. Probably not. Because, you know, I don't know. I may have heard it.
Oh, see?
Or at least part
of it.
What
are you looking at? Don't do that.
I don't know anything about that. I've heard a lot of Weird Al, but I don't believe I've heard that one.
No, me neither.
30 seconds later. I can't wait to see your reaction.
To?
About that right there.
Oh. Yeah, I heard it. Right when you said that.
Right, yeah.
It was exact. You had the timing right down.
Now, for those of you that don't know what's going on, Tony has the earphones for the studio on, plus he's got the show that plays live 30 seconds later in his ear, just so we can monitor it and make sure that the audio is up and everything. So I turned the volume to the studio speakers down, and I hit the old, I might as well hit it again.
Yeah. Do it again, Lou. So I was, so they didn't hear that.
You guys didn't hear that, but the studio, the audience did. So, yeah.
I heard
I know Tony would. That's what makes him laugh a lot of times, because we'll do some stupid shit in the studio, and I'll do it for like 30 seconds. Like, I'll make some weird noise that'll go, and just something, random. And then 30 seconds later, he'll start laughing because it's random shit in his ear.
Yeah.
So. In other news,
like, here it is. So now 30 seconds later, I'm going to hear myself going, because there it was. Yeah.
So, you gotta love
3 minutes
guys.
of time.
3 minutes of
what I'm going to hear in my ear. So,
yeah.
See, there it is.
Now you're going to hear it again.
You're going to hear it again.
Keep saying it.
Keep on going every 30 seconds.
There's an echo in here.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the audio in here, Lou. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember.
All right. So anyway.
Thump, 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 thump.
Yeah. It is going to be, we're going to rotate out on break time here, folks. So I got to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to talk shit for a few minutes. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. We'll be,
Can I join you?
So.
I haven't had one since I got here.
Then you go first. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You've been in here longer than I have.
All right. So I'll be right back, guys. You got the show.
Goodbye, Lou.
Bye.
All right. So now we just been talking shit. So
I have a story.
all I got is old headlines.
I got a story up.
Yeah. What kind of story you got?
An apparent tornado touched down early Monday at a state prison near Blunt. I don't even know how to pronounce in the Florida Panhandle.
Did they escape?
No. Luckily, even though there was major damage to 25 to 30 vehicles in the parking lot and some of the fencing, no one escaped from the facility, which has a maximum capacity of 1,354 inmates.
You know what that means? Lockdown.
Where in Florida was that?
It's in the Panhandle.
Up by Tallahassee?
Bluntstown.
Bluntstown.
That's what it looks like.
With the jail. That's good.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
I think it's the one that's near Perry, to tell you the truth.
That's not far from where, really. Well, no, I guess that's up there quite a ways,
Yeah.
Perry.
Was that the only area hit?
It's about an 8-hour drive. Perry is.
Yeah, that's quite a ways up. I'm surprised how long it takes to get just from the middle of Florida to
Georgia.
Yeah, to Georgia, to the
Yeah.
north. Yeah, it's like 8-9 hours just to drive north. As
Oh,
long
yeah.
as you do the speed limit. I mean, if you're like flying, it might take you a little less. But
of course,
I'm like, man, this is like the longest state to drive through.
Besides California, Texas.
Oh well, yeah, maybe. I've never driven through Texas, but I mean, driving up the East Coast, it's the
twice as big, 3 times as big.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Texas.
Besides,
but
well, it took a long time to drive through Virginia. I was surprised.
Really?
How long it
Just
took
to
to
get out of
drive
the
through
state.
Virginia was like 4 hours or something to
Just-
drive through. Usually it's like one tank of gas, boop, and you're through.
Mhm.
By the time you get from one state to the next one, you need another tank of gas to go to the next one.
Yeah.
Not Maryland or
Well, I guess
Delaware,
unless you
Maryland.
drive,
You know,
unless you drive one of those little Toyota hybrids.
I
Because,
thought that.
yeah, you only need like to
A
fill up-
Prius.
Yeah, a Prius.
Prius.
Yeah, you can drive a long ways in a Prius without having to get gas. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think he drove through like all of Virginia and the next state before we even needed gas. I was like, wow. We only had to stop for gas twice.
Really?
But very
We
efficient.
filled up
That must be nice.
from
Yeah,
Maryland
very
to here. We
efficient.
filled up in Maryland. We drove, I don't remember us, from Maryland, Virginia, and whatever the next state was.
North Carolina,
Yep,
South Carolina.
got gas and drove all the way here and didn't get gas again until we were here.
Wow.
So,
Gas is going down here.
Now the last trip we took, we had the Explorer, so I knew how much that cost me to go from here to Kentucky. But now we've got the van, so I don't know how that does on trips because I haven't taken a trip in it.
Well, are they both 6 cylinders? Because the truck might eat more.
I
Of course.
think they're both 6. I don't know. Actually, I think that might be a 4.
yeah. I don't know. We got pretty good gas in that little old rust bucket we had.
I've
got
only
like
known
30 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
I've only known 8 cylinders.
And we had it.
No cars.
Yeah. Well, when I was growing up, that's all I had. 8-cylinder cars.
What are you saying?
Not anymore. Now I have, a 4-cylinder car.
What are we talking about?
We're talking
Gas.
about gas.
But not
Yeah,
not
not indigestion.
not ass gas.
Ethel.
Yes.
What are you looking at? Are you trying to get that number? Oh, like I can see that.
Tornadoes. Remember
Tornadoes?
the Tornadoes?
Tornadoes? Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, those were some classic cars when they first came out.
My cousin had a Torino.
Tornadoes are
what
really
was that
nice.
other
Yeah,
car?
it wasn't a big block Torino. It wasn't a Cobra.
Remember the Riviera?
Buick Rivieras with the headlights that opened up like that.
Headlights that opened up.
Oh yeah.
Too young.
Yeah. No, you don't remember those? My first car was a '66 Ford Galaxy 500. It It was the Custom 500, same as a Galaxy. It was this big 3,800-pound tub. My mother got tired of looking at it in the garage, put about $3,800 into it, put a 429 Super Cobra jet in it, and said, "Here you go."
My first car.
Home and say, "What?"
Thank you.
Yeah. My first car wasn't really ready for me.
No.
When I got my license.
Yeah,
but
no, that car wasn't ready for me either.
So I had to drive an old 66 4-door Chevy with a 6-cylinder with a faded out, what color would you call that? It's like red, but not really red.
Yeah.
Maroon.
Yeah.
Faded out maroon paint. So
which
when
is
you
horrible.
Touched it, you left the
burgundy.
Paint.
Yeah, yeah.
It left the paint on
turned
your hand.
brown. It looked brown. It was so
rust.
faded. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how
even after you washed it, you can wash it.
Oh yeah, and it would.
As soon
the
as
paint
it was
would come
dry,
off.
you go like this, and the paint.
That's how
paint
this Galaxy was. It was midnight blue.
Yeah.
So it was like, you touch it, same thing. You blue.
It had rust holes in the floor.
Oh, that sounds like my.
Now this was it was a 66.
That sounds
but,
like the truck.
And this was back.
Oh,
still back then. So
yeah.
Steel.
My buddy Gino had a 78 Z28 that he took one of the IROC motors out because he worked at a junkyard. Yeah, holy shit, this car was ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I don't know what the hell he did to it, but he fucked up the tranny somehow, and when you shifted it, oh my God, bro, you'd punch it and it would just go crazy. Mike the mechanic. Remember the Delta 88s?
Yes.
The 80s body style of the Delta? He had a 4-door. The cruise control was screwed up. This thing had a 305 in it, I think, if I remember correctly. It had a small little Oldsmobile motor in it. But this thing was like a freak of nature. It was just running so perfect.
Smooth.
It was just ridiculous. Well, we put 50s, or they were just big tires. They were like this wide on the back of it. We changed out the rear end. That was an episode. We figured we're going to drop the rear end. All right, take the new one, lift it up there, bolt it into place. Nope, wrong answer. The perches don't match. All the perches on the rear end don't match. So Mikey, being who Mikey is and what he knows how to do, takes a grinder out, cuts them all off, re-welds them where they're supposed to be. We're there till 3 o'clock. Oh, God, he's amazing. When you meet Mike the mechanic, I mean, the shit he can do.
He can put it together. He's MacGyver.
Dude, he's amazing. All right.
Got to get it done.
It's all I can say is amazing. Tony, you met him. I mean,
yeah, he's pretty good at welding some shit that's like so rusty you can't even weld them.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Oh, I can do that. No problem.
So this Delta,
this was like really thin wall.
Yeah, it was rusted bad, and he really tack welded it all up, or MIG or TIG? Which did he do? MIG weld. Anyway, so the cruise control in his car was screwed up. So no matter how hard you try, because of these big tires and the gearing on the rear end, if you drove the car regular and you stomped it, it would not spin those big old tires. But if you took that cruise control and set it for 65 miles an hour and then came to a light and stopped the car, if you even sneezed on the gas pedal, the cruise control, it had the vacuum control, it would suck it to the floor so fast. Those tires would come loose, and you held on for dear life because that car was moving. It would get to 60 miles an hour and be like, blah, 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 and just stop at 60.
At 60.
Yep.
That's when it's coasting.
Sick. Yeah, but by the time you lost fucking 40 pounds of shit and piss because it scared the crap out of you, because out of nowhere, this big old car would just come alive.
You're stuck to the seat.
Yeah, when we raced people, that's how he would do it. He would just like take his foot and go to the gas pedal, and that thing would suck it to the ground and gone.
0 to 60.
Ridiculous. That's what it was, dude. It was funny as hell. Going down to Miami one time, I set it for 100 miles an hour, and we stopped at a light on 27, and I tapped it. We were almost out of gas by the time we realized that we're doing 100 miles an hour. So we did the no gas float for about 4 miles into this gas station on the side of Lake Okeechobee.
Just coasting. Just going.
Coasting. The car was off. We shut it off just in case.
Just in case,
so 4 miles from 100 miles an hour, and we got there fast. Yep. Mikey didn't let me drive the car because I would mess with the cruise control. That's all I tried to do was race everybody. But it was dangerous. Because, like I said, if you just moved too close to the gas pedal, the bitch was gone. You were sitting at a red light, you just rip out in the traffic. My cousin John had a car. He had a Chrysler New Yorker, the power steering pump was shot. So if you let go of the wheel, it would make a sharp right turn or a sharp left turn. Yeah, just whip it. Yeah, you could do a 360 with this big long ass car. You just let go of the wheel, it would rip the freaking wheel so fast. Yeah, it was crazy. Big old 440 Chrysler motor in it. I wish I had that motor now. I'd put it in my Dodge.
Yeah, I had old '68 Suburban
with the big block.
No, it didn't have the.
So then it had the 4-bolt main though, 350 4-bolt main truck motor.
Yeah,
badass bitch. Can't kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, but we took it out to use it in something else.
Tony says, "Well, I killed it."
No, we took it out to use it in something else.
Did you?
That motor.
That motor.
We eventually replaced it with a little 283. Out of an old, it was out of.
That was what was in my my Galaxy. That was the original motor. I blew that fucker up.
Yeah, it was in an old 64, 65.
In an old Galaxy.
No, it was a Chevy.
Oh yeah, 283 Chevy. No, so then I had a 289. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Chevy.
We put it in the truck. Well, we forgot to put in the Chevy. They just had the 2 motor mount bolts, one on each side. Forgot to put those in.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. So I don't know. I drove it for a couple of years like that. Yeah, I drove it for a couple of years like that.
Really?
You just left it.
Yeah, you just had to be careful not to step on the gas too hard.
Yeah, because then the engine spins and the car don't go anywhere.
Well, no, the motor jumps up.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, or and if you hit it too hard, it would jump into another.
Jumps gear. Out and into the car next to you. Right?
Well, I guess it could.
You step on the gas and you're sitting there and the engine's 100 yards in front of you going,
not a little 283.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, Paul. That's my motor.
Not a little 283.
No.
It's my boat.
That's my boat.
That's my boat.
That's Tony. That's every time for like a week straight I would take him to the boat, and as soon as we walked up, he said that I would walk up, not even realizing it, I would walk up and go, that's my boat. Not even realizing it for like a week straight. But guys, we got like 8 minutes left of the show. It's it's definitely been a cool show today. Yeah, I don't have the crickets loaded, Mish. Sorry.
Let's see. Yeah. Shake it.
Yep. Here.
Shaking her head.
You can do this. What? I did that earlier for us. Thank everybody for joining us in the chat room. Thank our new host.
Thank you
for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, no sweat. We'll get off the air and we'll talk a little shit afterwards, and we'll decide what we're gonna do. Chrissy, thank you for making it. You're gonna stick around for a little bit. We got some audio I want to get from you. We're gonna work on a new intro.
Right, that's right. And they got their show coming tomorrow for the Love of Animals.
That is
tomorrow.
Correct. Yep.
Right after us.
Tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
An hour after us, right?
Yep. An hour after.
Johnny says peace to all. Peace to you as well, Johnny. Thank you. We'll get the computer situation. You should have the Spreaker app up, and now you see the chat going on down there?
I still see the chat.
Okay. All right. We'll get you squared away. Yeah, we'll get you
squared away. Yeah, it's down at the bottom.
It's the little speak bubble.
There's a little speak bubble down on the right.
It should have yellow numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on that,
Silent Mitch is going to go over and show them. Even though we only have 7 minutes left of the show,
yeah.
we'll finally now show him. But he'll be
I
prepared
thought
for
after you
one.
got it all set up.
I just handed him my laptop. I figured he knew what he was doing from there. You know, so what are you going to do? But yeah, Johnny, thanks.
May the force be with us.
May the Schwartz be with us.
Yeah. The Schwartz.
Well, let me get on some force here.
Some force. Force feed.
Yep. I got some force going. All right. Get a little force in my mouth.
That's a lot of force.
I got some force going on in my mouth.
Use the force, Luke.
Yes. Yes. I did.
The force.
I did, yes.
I did. Like Tony said, we got For the Love of Animals coming, and you can find them at facebook.com/ For the Love of Animals. Also, you'll find the link on Kennedy Studios. Again, facebook.com/ Kennedy Studios FL.
Yep. I'm sure you guys have an exciting show
coming
tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys have a good show set aside and ready to go. You got it'll be available on our website. You'll be able to go to www.talkshitradionetwork.com/ For the Love of Animals, and you'll be able to catch their page up there as well. Always a live broadcast on there. You can go to Stitcher. You can catch us on the Stitcher app. You can catch us on, let's see, God, there's YouTube, there's SoundCloud, there's so many. And we're working on iHeartRadio, everyone. So if we get on iHeartRadio, you'll be able to downheart. That's good. Download iHeartRadio, and you'll be able to hear us on iHeartRadio as well. So, great show today, guys. Again, thanks for everybody coming in.
Thank you. Thank you
about
for listening.
5 minutes left. Well, we actually have about 2 minutes on the air, guys, because I got about 3 commercials that I got to put up there and get played. So, say your goodbyes now, and we're going to play up some commercials and finish the day.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you for listening.
Absolutely, always.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for being here, and watch out for motorcycles.
Absolutely, everyone. And you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
Really. I might have one day.
Yeah, catch us.
Gotta watch out for
I gotta watch out then.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You catch us again tomorrow. This is Talk Shit Radio. We're out.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom150.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom150.com. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom150.com.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-509-1453. That's 1-800-509-1453. Again, 1-800-509-1453. Call now.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT13 at AdamandEve.com.